place to be unknown, discovered by my own. Raise your glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Feel the love, my brother, sing along. Celebrate and drinking all night long. Feel the earth moving. Just let it in and let it out. Into a new world. Raise a glass and oh, the night is gone and so there's a light that leads into a world, a place to be unknown, discovered by my own. Raise a glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Feel the love, my brother, sing along. Celebrate and drinking all night long. Feel the earth moving. Just let it in and let it out. Into a new world. to be unknown, discovered by my own. Raise your glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Feel the love, my brother, sing along. Celebrating, drinking all night long. Feel the earth moving. Just let it in and let it out. Into a new world. Raise a glass and oh, the night is gone and so there's a light that leads into a world, a place to be unknown, discovered by my own. Raise a glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Feel the love, my brother, sing along. Celebrating, drinking all night long. Feel the earth moving. Just let it in and let it out. Into a new world. There's a light that leads into a world place to be unknown, discovered by my own. Raise your glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Feel the love, my brother, sing along. Celebrating, drinking all night long. Feel the earth moving. Just let it in and let it out. Into a new world.
Hi guys, we were just hearing lots of people's personal stories about weird shit that has happened to them on dates. It was great, and you don't get to know any of it. Ha ha.
That's why dating NPCs is never a good idea, guys.
Audio is good. People who said the audio is good. Whose audio? My audio?
All the audio.
All the audio.
My audio's never been good.
Yeah, mine is going to improve over time. For some reason, my microphone is like, I don't want to right now. So when it wants to, we'll be right back on board, baby. But
Okay, she says not so good now.
Not so good. Not so
Now
good.
This is an emotional roller coaster that Hulu is taking us on today.
Yeah, I mean, as usual, the critical drinking technology, which we all occasionally invested in the thoughts that this will get better.
so
Emily, do you have a name for your microphone? Because maybe you should like give her a stern like, you better behave or something. Because I named mine Bethany, so
Bethany,
she has like cat ears.
Some weird loud noise. Can't tell what.
weird loud noise. Oh, I see what's happening.
Oh?
Ooh.
Oh?
Mostly fixed it-ish. Yeah.
This
What
is
is
the best
that
way to
loud
start a
sound
stream.
we're hearing?
Do you know what? I think anyone who joins the stream at this point, they are usually overwhelmed at our level of professionalism. They're like,
I know.
these people have been streaming now for like probably 18 plus months. They probably got it down, right?
No.
For years. Maybe it's the cord. I've unplugged it from the.
You could try blowing that.
I did already.
Emily's been blowing every part.
I have been blowing every part of this unnamed microphone.
Who Blue just subscribed.
Thank you.
Oh.
I'm on marshmallows again this week because I do
Oh,
love
no.
them.
All right.
Oh, no.
I've made myself a little louder. Sorry guys, the audio levels are adjusted for. What should I name my mic? Chat, tell me what my mic's name should be. We know Nachos is called Bethany. So while I'm sorting out my technical issues while we're doing pre-show, please make suggestions for the name of my microphone. The moment that she decides to work, I'm going to be very excited. But while this is happening, I'm going to go see if I can get another cord for the unnamed microphone that I have been blowing
is it
into.
a girl mic or a boy mic? Because like that depends. Like,
Or
you know?
non-binary. Is it
Or
like
non-binary?
a Bobby?
Yeah, like what
Is
are
it a
they?
Bobby with an eye?
Great question.
Ooh.
You know, I haven't, maybe this is part of why it's not cooperating. I haven't really taken the time to ask my microphone about its gender identity. That's on me. That is on me. No wonder it's feeling unheard and wants me to be unheard. Cher, Michael, these are all great.
Michael.
Ah!
I love Michael. Cher? Yes. We love Cher,
I'm
Sarah.
kind of really into Cher, I'm not gonna lie. All right.
I was thinking Brenda, because Emily and Brenda.
Brenda? One of my friends used to call my drunk alter ego, Marsha.
Cool. Should we introduce ourselves?
While y'all are introducing yourselves, I'm gonna get another chord. I'm still here, hold on.
Okay,
Emily,
well,
you can have inspiration for trying to turn this into an actual stream, as opposed to 4 people having a breakdown.
No, she can't. No inspiration for you.
What? You can't have inspiration?
She already has inspiration from last time, anyway.
Yeah, but
So
you
I
don't
have a
inspiration.
question. Are we presenting ourselves or as our drunken egos? Like egos?
Hi, welcome to Critical Drinking. This is a show where we are somewhat subscribed. Great, that means a thing
Thank
happens.
you,
So
Crispy God.
when things happen, thank you, Crispy God. When things happen on this show, we drink for them because of drinking reasons. But it turns out none of us are drinking tonight.
I am. You better believe I am, baby.
I'm drinking, but in a moderated way, hence the marshmallows are out. I'm actually drinking white wine in a pint glass.
I can't drink, so I'm eating dry crackers. This isn't gonna get horrible. I forgot to freeze my grapes.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you were about to say freeze my eggs, and I was like, what? That makes more sense
to freeze my eggs.
than what I thought you were saying.
We're a group of girls, gays, and theys, and we play Dungeons and Dragons. Currently, we're playing Lost Mine of Phandelver, and everyone is a bard, and they are all taking it super seriously and making lots of notes and remembering what everything is called, and not getting any of the names wrong on social media, and it's all very good.
Or in game.
Or in game. And I am V, I am the Dungeon Master, and I am not ready to have a breakdown. Next.
Sorry. I just realized that the mic would pick that up. I am so sorry. I am so sorry, guys. Anyway, someone else go.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Hello, I am Sarah. I have a half mouthful of marshmallow. Yum. I am playing Bob Copperheart, who is basically Ed Sheeran. And they're a gnome. And they're a bard. But everyone is a bard, so that's one of the least interesting things I can possibly tell you, because we are all bards.
Oh, why? I didn't think this is a really bad idea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why it's a dare where you have to eat like as many crackers as you can in 30 seconds. Good.
Forfeit.
Nacho.
Hi, my name's Nacho, and because I'm not drinking for the first half of this show because I low-key, forgot we had stream today, I am going to be showing random articles that are on my desk, so here we go. And I'm going to be doing it in one word. Peel.
Nacho!
I just ate a banana!
Evidently! Well, I hope you did. If it had been there for a couple days, I would be more worried.
No, that would be gross. I wouldn't do that, no. But I just ate a banana before, as I was talking about my toxic dating life, then yeah. Also, hi, I am playing Misty, Busty Lustaman, and he is a changeling bard. Busty is Misty's, R.I.P. Misty, cousin. So he's Misty's cousin, and he's very much a himbo, as you would say. And yeah, after the break, I will pour myself a drink and drink some stuff for y'all. But yeah, if you guys donate 1,000 bits, I will show you another random article from my desk, and I have a couple. So this will be very interesting.
That's a lot of bits. That's got to be a good item.
Yeah. No, I have a couple.
That's a lot of bits.
I feel like the amount of bits, it should be like a graduated thing. 1,000 bits is one of the more extreme items. If that's what we're doing, that's what we're doing.
You know what? Let me just shut up. You know
what, Nacho? As someone's t-shirt on Tuesday night when I was playing D&D said, shutting up is a free action.
Yeah.
Emily, take it away.
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Emily. I apologize for the delay in my having the normal audio quality that I like to have, but I'm doing my best. I play Ruby. I nearly said Misty again. What is wrong with me?
Misty is everyone. We're all Misty. Hashtag we're all Misty.
We are all Misty. I play Ruby. Ruby is the town crier bard, who also conveniently cries a lot, and has a very messy personal life all the time.
Oh my god, she's like me.
She's like me too. She's honestly like me too. So today, as per usual, I have my Fernet and Coke in a cup that has I'm ready for Halloween, you guys. It has all of the Universal monsters on it. I'm getting monstrously tipsy off of Fernet. So
Friend of the
Here we
show.
go.
You should work for
Fernet.
marketing because you're so good at it.
I'm still waiting for the sponsor from Fernet.
I really hope that they do. That would be really funny. They also have like really cute like little track jackets, so I'm kind of like, I want one. But
Okay, who do we know that can make this happen? We need this to happen.
Who's like a
We need
marketing
Keanu
person?
Reeves on the stream right now. Where's Keanu Reeves?
Keanu, help us, please. Please, Keanu. I'm praying to you.
Famous friend to the show, hook us up with Fernet. Or
Please.
Ryan Reynolds. Like,
Also-
we'll take Aviator Gin.
Jude Law, any of them, any of those folks, who are friends of the show.
Billy Bobby Brown, you know, like any of these people.
I don't know if is she old enough to drink yet?
Might be, like, I don't know. I think she's
I don't
like
know how old she
23, right? Like, how
She's
old
not-
is Billy Bobby Brown?
She's not old enough to watch the stream.
I mean,
Okay, hold on.
I don't know. I feel like Finn Wolfhard's already 40,
Bobby
so
Brown, 8.
Well, all the children.
but
What? Millie Bobby Brown is 18? Shut up. You're lying.
see, there we go.
Yeah.
So she's old
Yeah,
enough to drink
She's
in
of
other
legal age in
countries.
Puerto Rico. So if you want to come over
Yeah.
to Puerto Rico, we can drink with together. Like, it'll be good.
Yeah.
So
There
just
we go. Exactly.
She can drink in the UK as well, when she is British, so...
Her,
Oh.
her
There
mama.
we go.
Well, there you go. I also feel the need to say that I was at an event yesterday where my friends were imbibing, and I paced myself because I knew I had stream today. However, I was like, y'all, if you really want to go crazy, like let's shoot some Fernet, and everyone was like, absolutely not. Your weird old lady drink is for you and you alone. And I was like,
Emily, when I finally make it over to your neck of the woods, you and we will go out and we will just drink Fernet, and it will be beautiful.
I cannot wait. That will be a very, very good... Well, I was like, it'll be a very good time. It will also likely be messy. Fernet does not lie to you. Fernet hits you very fast, you know, but it also is like, make decisions.
So what you're saying is that we should do Fernet in Vegas, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Excellent.
mean, this is now all I want. Girls and their holiday to Vegas. We're all gonna get drunk on Fernet.
yeah.
Even
Yeah,
I
it's
would
a
drink
man.
Oh
Fernet
my
for
God.
this cause.
Hello?
Hello. We're
And-
about to start.
Yes.
We are honestly
Right,
gonna
honest.
start.
And also, I'll just say, in terms of drinking Fernet in Vegas, I make bad enough decisions drinking Fernet in DC.
That means that at least once we all need to drink Fernet in Vegas.
Yeah.
Just apart from us, just to confuse the hell out of all the people in the casinos, where they're like, "What would you like to drink, honey?" And we're like, "Fernet."
Fernet, please.
I have a question.
See
Can
that.
you guys hear me? Because my computer's frozen.
Yeah, we
We
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you. We can see you.
Okay.
And you're moving. Either that, or we've been hacked and you're a deep fake.
Also
Probably.
possible.
I mean,
These
AI
things-
is very good these days.
Yes. It is very good.
Roll the intro and we're gonna start playing Dungeons and Dragons. Dear God, how long has this taken?
Oh, sorry. Yes, we'll roll. I'm gonna roll the sexy intro, and then we're actually gonna play Dungeons and Dragons. I can't believe it either. All right, here we go. Sexy intro time. I take that back. Hold on.
Or not.
Fuck me, guys. Hold on. Fit to screen OBS. Jeez. All right, here we go. Sexy intro time.
And
We're
we're
back!
Last time we left the party, they were outside the Sleeping Giant Tavern, and they had just come back from the Cragmore hideout where they had rescued Sildar Hallwinter very skillfully and very stealthily. And now they are trying to find out where Cragmore Castle is, which they have discovered is the location that their friend Gundren Rockseeker is being held captive. So they have gone to the local band of ruffians, the Red Brands, not the red shirts like someone said on our socials. I won't stop bullying you about it. We met Ruby's ex-boyfriend Orlando, who's a bit of a douchebag, and now they are facing off outside the tavern. Ruby has called her bird friends for backup. Let's go Hitchcock on this bitch. Ruby has transformed into a version of Orlando to kind of fuck with him, and Orlando has taken 2 swipes at Ruby with his short sword and is now throwing a hissy fit.
So Ruby is still just trying to kind of de-escalate the situation while also being a dick, and so Ruby is just kind of gonna be like, guys, I think other me needs some help because, like, I'm totally good at dodging whatever he's doing, but, like, he doesn't know what he's doing. Probably because he's, like, a girl that's disguised as her ex-boyfriend or something. Like, I don't know, but, like, bros,
this psycho is, like, super slippery. Like, I can't hit her. It's really, guys, what? Let's just fight them already. God, guys, come on, back me up here.
Guys, I don't think we should fight a girl. Oh, we lost Nacho!
First sign of battle in Nacho, guys. And there's just an amazing, like, picture of Emily's chest. Everyone enjoy the floral print.
Yeah, hey, okay. We're back.
That's great.
I'm sorry.
Oh, cool. We're gonna carry on and pretend nothing happened. Orlando's just like, bros, we need to do this. And then another one of the Red Browns comes up to Nacho. Fucking hell, I've lost it already, guys. Another one of the Red Browns comes up to Orlando, just like, hey, bro, I'm pretty sure are those not the bros that Glassstaff was talking about? Are they not the bros that we're meant to be like sorting out? Are they not the bros like, you know, doing stuff to? And Orlando is just like, bro, no, they can't be bro. They can't be them, bro. No, look, it's Ruby. She can't be one of, no way.
And at this point, Ruby's just like, yeah, I think, like, everyone should just, like, go on a long walk through the woods and, like, look at the birds and stuff. Bros.
Bro, I would never suggest that. What? Bro, this is...
No, I would totally. I have a special spot. I take girls there on picnics, like, all the time, bros. Like, you know about my special spot.
Bros. She's being really weird, bros. Bros, I don't like it. She's being super weird. Let's just get him. And, he is going to attempt to attack you again.
Sure, fine.
That doesn't hit. That probably does. 22.
A 22
That
does
hits, right?
hit.
Right. He, with his short sword, he just kind of goes, and misses, and then he gets really mad about it, but he hits you that time, and you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Oh, why am I at 13 hit points? What happened that I lost 4 hit points?
I don't know.
Okay, well,
Did he
I'm just
attack
gonna go with it. I'm in danger. So, tell you what though, I can do healing
Was it
word.
pinch damage?
Oh,
Yes.
it was the pinch damage. That's
It was
right.
The pinch damage. Yeah.
If you're curious about the pinch damage, we do have that on TikTok. You can sort of see how the mechanics of pinch damage work. But
Yeah.
anyway, okay, so since I can use healing word as a bonus action, I'm going to start by healing myself. I'm just gonna go, fine, we're doing this. So is it right to cast healing word on myself?
Sure.
Oh.
I mean, I was looking into it, and I shouldn't really allow it, but I allowed it once before, so I'm going to keep allowing it, even though it's meant to be on other people, and cure wounds is meant to be on yourself. I allowed it once, so like, fuck it.
I mean, all right. How about this then? I'm
a rules goblin now.
Oh, okay. All right. You know what? We'll go by the rules. If he hits again, I'll cope with it. But for the meantime, I'm like, okay, guess we're doing it. And I'm gonna just spear him with my spear, or try to.
Great. Roll me an attack.
Does a 16 hit?
Meets it, beats it. Yep.
Delightful. Let's roll. Okay. That is, I'll say I'm using 2 hands, because it says 1 hand is 7 damage, 2 hands is 8. I'll just go for 8.
Great. Oh, babe! That really hurt!
You stabbed me first!
Yeah, but like, you didn't need to like hit me back. I was just trying to like assert dominance.
Assert dominance? I'm bleeding!
So am I! Would anyone else like to do anything, or are we just gonna watch this awful fight?
Bob's standing there very, very quietly. However, what he's actually doing is he's actually casting Dissonant Whispers on Orlando.
Thank you.
So, what Orlando hears in his head is, "You have a tiny penis. You have a tiny penis." Just over and over again in a loop. Sort of very Children of the Corn-esque. Slightly
Is there
terrifying.
a saving throw for this, or does he just hear it?
No, you just hear it. Oh no, I'm looking at message. Wrong file. You need to hit Wisdom 14.
You have a tiny penis.
Oh, fuck's sake.
You have a tiny penis.
He rolled a 14, but he has -1 wisdom, so...
Excellent.
I don't have a time. What?
Yeah.
And also while that's happening, Ruby is continuing to just kind of be yelling at him. So on top of the tiny penis thing, there's also Ruby just like, I don't even know, like, do you need therapy or what? Who just stabbed someone? I don't care if they used to be an intimate partner, you don't just stab people! Fuck's sake!
Orlando takes 12 damage, please.
Fuck!
Orlando is out. He is on the floor, and all the other Red Browns are just like, well, these guys they must be the ones who are meant to be fighting. God! Okay. Can you all roll initiative for me?
Oh yeah?
Sure. Similar to the pinch damage, I'm going to ask a question that is indicative of my high level of professionalism. Oh, you know what? It must be from our little side quest. I was like, why do I have all 3 of my spell slots used up instead of just the one for changing into Orlando for no reason?
Okay.
Unless you can remember me casting additional spells in the context of...
But did you? Well, you would have cast lots of spells last session.
Yeah.
And you haven't had a rest. Because you did turn into a goblin and things.
And I cast Speak with Animals because I was doing some complicated bird stuff. That's right. Okay, so I'm out of spells. Good to know.
Right.
All right, I'm rolling initiative.
Thank you. What's everyone else's initiative?
17.
16.
17 for Bob. 16 for Ruby. What was Busty?
15 for Busty.
15. Oh, guys, rolling crazy. Lovely. So let's say that Orlando started because he did, and so he is on the floor, and so we go to Bob.
Excellent. Just what I want is another thing. How many? Just so we know, V. How many people are we actually fighting?
You are fighting. Well, you look around you at this very large group of red brands that all came out of the pub, and the ones that sort of look like they're about to fight is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 is Orlando.
Okay.
And are they all standing relatively close to each other?
Yeah, reasonably.
Excellent. So I am going to use another spell shot, cast Earth Tremor at level 1. Oh, I've accidentally done something wrong. So can everyone in that party who's trying to fight us roll a dex save trying to hit 14?
Sure. What is it? Okay. Fail. Woo! Success. How many is that? 3. Fail. Success. 2 successes, 3 failures. Success. 3 of each. Success. So that's 4 successes, 3 failures.
3 failures take 1 point of damage each and are now all prone.
Okie dokie. Oh god, there's so... Oh, encounters when there are this many is too many. Okay. Great. Are you going to do anything else? Are you going to move?
No, I'm staying very much where I am.
Lovely. So, next up, we have a red brand! Having been knocked prone, they're going to use half their movement to stand up, and then they're going to be like, oh, these fucking boards! And he's going to hit Bob with his short sword. It's just going to get really exciting because they don't have very much interesting stuff. That does a 13 hit you, Bob?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
Great. That is.
I don't think any of us got armor, so.
5 points of piercing damage then, Bob.
Okay.
Next up is Ruby. Yeah, there are 3 that are still. Well, 4 are now standing. 5 are now standing.
5 standing, yeah.
5 standing, 2 down, and Orlando kaput. Emily's mic is now off. Someone said, is that true? Chat, tell us if that's true.
No, it was true, and the reason being is I noticed that my fan was being picked up by the mic, so I had turned myself down, but I am so used to not having to do that I forgot. Apologies. So, Ruby wanted to go continue on her stabbing bender, however, I think I'm going to use that potion of healing instead. Ruby's going to be like, hold on, I need to stop bleeding, hold on. And I'm going to use that potion of healing.
Do you remember if it was a good one or not? I think it's just a standard one, right?
Yeah, it's a standard one, 2d4 plus 2 hit points,
Yep.
so I will use that and I will roll. I gain 8.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's
good
pretty
deal.
good.
And as a bonus action, can I give inspiration to Busty?
Absolutely.
Thank you, thank you. Alright, that's my turn.
And Busty is up next.
Awesome. So Busty is going to cast Sleep at the first level to
Great.
all of the people who are standing, including, I guess, Bob, because he's in range. So,
Great.
actually,
I love
can
that.
I choose a point where it hits the red brand, but it doesn't hit Busty, or are you not gonna allow
I
that?
assume Bob. I assume we're just all basically standing next to each other.
Yeah, I think you're fine. I think you can just target the red brands. I think that's okay. Will you do a nice little roll for me, please?
Okay, yeah. 5d8.
Mhm.
That is 23.
Cool. That is.
Anyone who has less than
Okay.
23 HP just falls asleep, essentially.
Nope, because it adds up.
Cumulative.
So it's cumulative. So 2 of the red brands fall asleep.
Okay.
Great.
Then I don't know. Hold on.
2 red brands are now just like, oh, bro, it's like, I'm getting totally dopey, bro. Like, can we just have a little, like, cheeky little siesta, bro? Yeah, bro, that sounds.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on Sarah.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Great. So the next red brand is just gonna be like, this is not gonna go well for us. These guys are like, they're like weirdly like magic. So he is going to just lunge at Bob and try to grapple him. Can you make me a dex save, please, Bob?
Oh, hang on. Sorry, wrong thing. I rolled the wrong thing and it rolled a 20. That's annoying. 17.
Okay. He is unsuccessful in his grapple. He just kind of like gives you a weird little hug. He's just like, no, come get. He's so little and squirmy.
Bob
getting away.
leans in and he's like, it's all right, man. It's all right. It's fine. And he like rubs it. He does that bro rub thing on the back.
Aw.
It's like, it's all right. It's fine.
Great. That's his go. Next red brand is like, yeah, we should do that. And is going to try to grapple Ruby. Can you make a dex save, please, Emily?
Ruby.
Yes, I can make a dex save. Let me do that. Doing the dex save dance. 14.
That is fail, I'm afraid. So
Really?
he rolled pretty good. He's strong.
Okay.
So he grabs you and he's like got you around the arms. So you're just kind of there, just like wiggling, just like, oh, get on. And he's just like, yeah, I got one, bros.
Ruby is just like kicking and is just like, why would you do this to your comrade, bro?
Great. The next one's like, oh yeah, yeah. Sees his friend successfully grab Ruby and is like, oh yeah, totally. This is great. Yeah, let's do this. And goes for Busty. Can you make me a dex save, please, Busty?
Yeah, give me 1 sec. That is 16.
You also fail.
Oh shit.
These strong boys. So he is another one has also grappled you. and has got his arms around you. The next one is going to try and help his friend with Bob, because he's a sneaky little gnome. Can you make me another dex, please, Bob?
Uh-oh. Everyone drink that one.
The red brand got
It's
a nat
actually
20.
a 4. It's actually a 4. Oh, so everyone drink twice then.
Empty water
Right.
bottle.
I hate this red brand for getting a nat 20. Fuck this guy in particular.
Emily, your fan is acting up again. I think.
Oh my god, what's going on? Okay. Okay. Okay.
My fan is acting up again. My fan is acting up again. But that's only, like, you can only hear it through here. What I'm gonna do, just for all of our sanity, does this sound better in the Skype call? Does this particular microphone sound better?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna change it over.
So sorry,
Okay.
do you want to
There we
try
go.
that again, V? Because I have no idea what you said.
So the red brand grab Bob. Hubu said hydrate. Thank God for you, Hubu.
Thank you, Hiblo.
The Hubu also, not the Hublu, the red Hublu makes a star turn in the game. The red band manages to grab Bob and is so successful, but also manages to like get like a sack like over his head.
Oh,
As well.
kinky. That's actually what Bob says. Bob's like, oh, kinky.
oh.
That's all they hear inside. It's like, what?
And more red brands start swarming out of the sleeping giant. I got so much cracker on my mic. More red brands start swarming out.
Isn't that an Alan Ayckbourn play? Cracker on my mic. Like,
Yeah.
hello,
Yeah,
I'm Alan Ayckbourn, and this is Cracker on my mic.
it's going on tour next year.
Me and Vera are here to talk to you about Cracker on Microphone, our new podcast.
Stop it.
No.
So, that really
Vera's-
got me. That
Vera's
really got me.
dead. Vera's
Okay.
dead, so she's being animated by my friend Maggie Smith. How are you doing, Maggie? I'm alright, but I'm pretending to be Vera, so...
Okay, you are all grappled, and more red brands are coming out of the
How
the
many are
sleeping
there?
giant. There are
Wait.
loads of them. And then Ruby and Busty will see a cloaked figure come out of the sleeping giant pub, just sort of wave their hand in a way that you recognize as it's something that Busty does a lot, and you all fall asleep.
God damn it.
I thought you were going to say...
Nacho, do we have to drink since we both said God damn it? I feel like we do.
Yeah.
They look at their own tits and they flex and they're like, oh yeah. You all three of you. Wait, actually, which one of you has the highest constitution, please?
Ooh.
14.
14.
16.
Ah, okay, so, Busty, you're gonna wake up first.
Okay.
And you wake up and it's the cold is surprising to you. You seem to be sat on a cold stone floor, but everything's dark and you can't see anything. There's something over your face. And your hands seem to be tied behind your back, but in a very slapdash kind of way. What would you like to do?
So you said my hands are tied behind my back?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go like, hello? Is anyone there? I want to get a lawyer.
Your shouts wake up the other two, who also can't. They can hear Busty, but they can't see where he is. They're also got their faces covered and their hands tied, and it's cold and wet beneath them, and it's damp. And you guys, the worst. Sarah, you win. Sarah wins. Okay. Oh god.
Guys, I turned into the void.
Oh my god, guys.
Sorry, chat, tell us, have we
Okay.
ever looked sexier between us? That's what I want to know.
No. I can tell you that for free.
Oh, but like, this is a look. No,
This is
hold
a look.
on. It's giving Cleopatra. Like.
so much. This is
Oh
so
wow.
much. Okay.
It's like the worst ever attempt at a throw ever, Nacho.
Jesus.
So
Not
But
okay.
then you just hear a voice. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh gosh. Hi. Oh, hi. Are you? Oh my gosh. Are you okay? And then you feel Ruby. You feel the cover be pulled off of your head, and you see Farah Wester in front of you in a stone cell that you find yourself in. You can see that there are bars in front of the cell, and you can see across the other side of the room, there is another cell exactly the same as this one, but it has Bob and Busty in it. You can recognize them from their clothes, but they've got their heads covered and
Oh
their
my
hands
God.
tied.
So hang on a minute. The Red Brands have gendered prison cells.
Yes, they have.
Ew.
They have gendered their prison cells. As if they couldn't get any worse. And she's just like, I can't really help. Can you? How good are you with knots?
We're about to find out, Farah. Thank you for helping with this. Am I
Your hands are tied behind your back. So, by the way, but this is hot, so I don't care.
Can I?
Or no, wait. You know
roll?
what? Here, wait. I'm like, am I
Do we
flexible enough?
have an HR department?
You're
Let me-
the HR department,
Could we?
Sarah.
Okay.
Are our feet tied or no?
No. Where's
Okay.
Liamy Weamy when you need him?
Can I roll for an acrobatics check
Sure.
and
Roll.
try to kind of like put my hands in front of me so I can take off my hat and like
Yes,
off
you can
the
do an acrobatics check to see if you can step between your arms, trying to
Alright.
bring them forwards.
all right. That's a 16.
You manage it, but you fall flat on your face.
All right, that's fine. I have my hands in front of me now, right?
You have your hands in front of you, yeah, but
Alright.
you've fallen straight forward onto the cold stone.
You guys just hear like Busty go like,
Oh, fuck! Yeah, but you have your hands in front of you.
And then he just like grabs his hands that are tied and just like takes off the thing.
Yeah.
And he
Around
sees
you,
Ruby.
you can see what I already described to Ruby.
He sees Ruby and he's like, Ruby! Are you okay, Ruby?
Busty, everything has gotten very out of control.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I have to do this. And he like takes off Bob's like
Yeah.
sack from his head.
Great.
Ruby is going to like ask Farley, can I try to untie your knot? Far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be great. My wrist hurts so bad.
Ruby's
you
gonna
roll
try to
me
use her teeth to fix the knot situation.
Can you roll me what should we call this? Let's say dexterity at disadvantage, because you're using your teeth.
Okay.
Oof. Did you say
And that's-
dexterity? Is that
Yes,
a new
I said-
thing that we're rolling?
Yeah, roll for dexterity.
Right.
Sure.
See how easily you find the G-spot.
Ha! 22. Why,
that's it.
Why is Ruby so good with her mouth?
It's very good. Her mouth bar was just like, wow, that was so impressive. That was almost as good as that time you killed all those kobolds. That was really cool.
Thanks.
Wait, let me try and get yours. And now she's got her hands free. She's going to try and untie yours behind your back. And she's really struggling. She really struggles with it, but she gets there eventually. Like, it takes her a while.
Thank you.
She's
Oh
got
my
very
gosh.
numb, very cold fingers.
Ugh. Thank you. I'm going to ask a very annoying question. Have we had a long rest?
Yes! I'm going to
Thank you.
say you have had a long rest.
Okay.
Thank
cool.
you.
That's a good question.
It takes out my inspiration, but I get my spells back, so I'm happy.
So, do I also roll for dexterity to try to get the thing off with my teeth, or?
Yes. If you're going to try with your teeth, roll dex at disadvantage, please.
So regular dex, not a saving throw, or just a saving throw?
Regular dex check, please.
Okay. So that's 9 and 14, so 9.
It's quite tough to do this with your teeth. Like, it looked really easy the way Ruby did it, but actually, like, trying to undo knots with your teeth is quite hard, and they're quite tight. Like, they went to town on yours because they were like, "Oh, girls can't undo knots because they're girls. Boys know how to untie knots, so we'll make those harder."
Busty, why don't you come over here, undo my wrists, and then I'll undo yours, because you've got your hands in front of you and I don't, so it's easier for you.
Busty's just like biting at his rope, and he's like, "Give me 1 second, Bust. How to get this off so I can help you. Give me 1 second. 1 second."
Bob's looking at his spells, wondering if he's got anything he can help with.
Do you have any spells that you can do without using your hands?
And no, that's just what I am looking at. I can identify stuff.
Great.
I can identify that it's rope. Not at this moment in time.
Farah, it's like, Ruby, how did you end up here? What happened? Like, why are you here? Are they trying to get something from your family too?
Yeah, kinda. It's a long story, but you know, my agent got kidnapped, and we were trying to save my agent, and there's some sort of artifact or MacGuffin that we've been having to take care of. It's a whole thing, Farah. Like, I'm so in the weeds with what's going on. And like, I got into a fight with my ex.
Even in your distressed state, having mentioned the cabbage, you're like, oh shit. Where's the cabbage? You don't have your backpack. You don't have any of your belongings. You don't have any of your weapons. It's just all three of you there in sort of a lesser versions of your. They've taken all of your like outer clothing. They've taken Bob's hat. You don't have anything.
Busty finally like decides to try to untie Bob's wrist.
That's a great idea.
So
Um,
I'm gonna go ahead and roll for Dex.
thank you.
17.
17, great. Yeah, you managed to. It takes you a little moment, but you managed to get the rope off of Bob.
And I am also going to take Busty's off.
Great.
Is that a dex roll as my hands are free?
Yeah. I'm gonna say yeah.
19.
Oh yeah, you manage it as well. Everyone's
Easy.
hands are free.
Busty just goes like, "Good job, little dude," and he holds his hand up, but it's like way too high for Bob to like high five it. So he just kind of like pats his head.
Right.
Cool. Excellent.
So you have none of your equipment. You have nothing. You have no cabbage. None of your equipment. It's really cold. What would you like to do?
Guys, I don't have my backpack, and we never made it to the archives. What do we do? I'm freaking out.
I'm really glad that we made lots of plans that were very sensible and then stuck to absolutely none of them at this point in time. That's really reassuring.
This is how Misty died.
Yeah, this is basically how Misty died. I mean, don't worry, we'll get out of here. We'll do some trustfuls. We'll work on teamwork. It'll be fine. Ruby, is there someone over there with you?
Oh yeah, it's my friend Farah. She's really cool. Say hi, Farah. I mean, if you want to, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but.
Ruby always cares about consent.
Bob's just like, hi, Farah, are you alright?
Who's that? Sorry.
It's Bob.
Bob. Oh, Bob Copperheart. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Oh, it's nice to see your little face again. How's it? I would say how's it going, but obviously not very well if you find yourself in here with me.
Yeah, no, it's not been a great day, I'll be honest. But like, first things first, are you okay?
I mean, as okay as someone can be. Like, I'm really cold. I can't really feel my feet very well. I'm really hungry. They have been feeding me. They haven't like beaten me up or anything, so that's like nice, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
That's
pretty
the main
cold.
thing. Yeah, but it's all right. We can deal with cold. Why don't I mean, if you want to, why don't you just give Ruby a hug? Like, we've only got in here very recently. I imagine Ruby's still very warm. So, you know.
Is that okay, Ruby?
Yeah, Ruby, bring it in.
They just hold each other.
Excellent. Okay. Ruby, how often does someone come down here? Farah, how often does someone come down here?
Maybe
Ruby
like once or twice a day. They normally come down and bring me sort of food and water, and they don't they just kind of leave it there, and I have to try and eat it and drink it without using my hands, and it's really difficult, but I seem to have managed so far. I'm not sure how long I've been here. Maybe like a couple of weeks.
Okay. So I have a suggestion. I don't know if it's going to work, but Busty, can you still cast sleep?
Yeah, I mean, I could try. I could also, like, bait a guard, because, like, I'm a changeling, so I can change shapes and stuff. So I could, like, pretend like I'm Orlando. Like, I've seen him naked, so I could probably, like, get naked, turn into him, put a bag over my head, and then bait a guard into the cell. And then, because Orlando has, like, this really distinguishing birthmark on his crack. So, like, if I...
Good evening, Vancouver by night. I hope you're enjoying this. What a moment to walk in on. Hi, guys.
Excellent.
So, like, if I pretend to be Orlando and I ask for help, maybe the guard will come into our cell and you can jump him, Bob.
Okay, right. So that actually builds off what I was going to suggest, is that Farah, if you don't mind, we'll cast sleep. Ruby, you kick up a fuss and say that she's passed out because we know that Farah is valuable to these people and they need her alive, right? Then if they come down, like, we take care of them using whatever we have at our disposal, and then once we've taken care of them, then maybe Busty, if you disguise yourself as a bard. No, as a guard, not a bard. What's happening? I'm possibly having a stroke. Fine. If you disguise yourself as a guard, then we can get out.
Let's go. Teamwork.
Ruby's gonna be like, all right, everyone, this is gonna be really loud, so like, get ready for that. And she's got thaumaturgy as a cantrip, so she can make her voice boom up to 3 times as loud as normal for a minute. So she is going to cast that and just be like, Farah, what's happening? Someone help! She's bleeding out of her eyes! What the how does that even happen? Fantasy world Ebola! Holy shit, help! Someone help!
I immediately cast sleep on like in a range that doesn't affect Ruby. So hold on, let me do 5d8.
I'm sure it's fine unless you get 5 ones.
20.
This
Yeah, she's asleep.
This is a stretch, but just seeing that she's asleep, we're going for it. Can I use minor illusion to make the illusion of there being blood coming out of her eyes?
I guess you probably can. Can you like
Let's
create like the look of a liquid and stuff?
I mean, it says, if you create the image of an object, such as a chair, muddy footprints, or a small chest, it can be no longer than a 5-foot cube, so we're good there. The image can't create sound, light, smell, or any other sensory effect. Physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion because things pass through it, but if it's sitting...
Yeah, fine, great, I love
it.
So you're cradling her in your arms because you were just hugging and she's fallen asleep, and now it appears like there is blood running out of her eyes.
It's a hemorrhagic fever.
As two red brands come running in like, what is going on in here?
I don't know. Is it Marburg? Is it a bioweapon?
What is happening? How did you all get untied? Where are your sacks? What?
So at this point, Bob casts Dissonant Whispers again because why the hell not? So if one of them could make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's an 8.
Excellent. They are going to take some damage.
Great.
They take 8 damage and are now prone.
Great.
And Bob is
can you hear that? Can you hear that? It's telling me I've got a tiny dick.
Bob is going to cast again on the other one.
Okay.
So another wisdom saving throw.
19.
Oh, that saves.
Okay.
That's
like,
annoying.
No, I've got a massive dick. Fuck you.
Nothing says big dick energy like yelling, I have a massive dick.
Did Ruby say that to the guard?
What? Oh. No, Ruby's gonna be like, that seems super inappropriate when my friend is dying from bleeding out of her eyes. Shut up about your dick and help.
What happened? What did you do to her?
I didn't do anything.
Why did you? You must have done something to her. None of you have got your hands tied. None of you have got your sacks on your heads.
Listen, bro, listen to me, bro. You're freaking out over here. You're hearing about someone shouting at you about your small dick, but the lady is dying, bro. Okay, so you need to go into the cell, to work with her, okay?
I can't help her in there. What am I gonna do? Like, I don't. Wait. Maybe we should go get Glassstaff, and he should like give us a potion or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know. What are we gonna do,
a
dude?
doctor
What are we
or
gonna do?
something. Like,
We don't have a
I-
healer here. What do you want from us?
Yeah,
God, this doesn't
You
normally
have
happen.
3 bards in cages, my guy.
And you
Like,
don't
we
have a
can-
healer?
You all have healing. You're bards. You can heal her. What
We
are you
don't-
doing?
we don't have
Come
healing
inside
because
so
you've
we can
taken
know what's
everything
going
off
on.
us.
Yeah.
You can't cast any spells because you've taken everything that we need to cast spells away from us. So the
What
first
do you
thing you
need to
have
cast
to do,
healing? What do you need to cast healing?
well, we need
Bring
whatever
me
you
my
have.
drum.
And I mean, for something like this, for something that is like probably a rare but serious contagion, like I don't know, we might need like a really specific instrument or something. We need our stuff and we can try all of that, but like I don't know, maybe we need a theremin. I don't know what we need.
Not a fucking pyramid.
I mean, yeah, because I mean, it could be that this requires a gong bath, but I mean, it could also be that this requires some serious magic, which we can't do because, as you pointed out, you have all our stuff when we're in a cage. But while we're talking, her life is literally slipping away. Like, you could go in and do basic like first aid training, or you could let me in to do it because I am an ex-scout.
Therefore, by consequence, hence, dude.
What do you think we should do? What do you think we should do? Roll persuasion, please, Bob.
Yes. That is a 24.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think the little gnome is right. Yeah, little gnome is totally right. Yeah, we should let out the little gnome. Oh, wait, should we let out the little? I don't know. What did they say? We should let out the little gnome, or should we give them their stuff? I don't know. Do you think we should give them their stuff? We should give them stuff and then they can do it.
You?
Why doesn't one of you go and get our stuff, and one of you let me into the cage? Like, I'm a gnome, for fuck's sake. There's a limit to the damage I can do to like massive people like you. So why don't
Yeah,
you,
right.
like-
Yeah. The gnome's totally right. Actually, the gnome's totally right. And we totally need her to like not be bleeding out of her eyeballs. We need her to be at least like vaguely alive. I mean, wait. Do we need her alive? Dude, do we need her alive?
I believe you
I'm
do.
not a red brat, and I know you need her alive, you dumb fuck.
Dude, why do we need her alive? No one's gonna know. How would they know? How would they know she's dead? Dude, maybe we shouldn't. No, bro, no. Let the gnome out. No, we need her alive. You should let the gnome. You should let the gnome out.
Oh my god, this is
Um,
so infuriating. I'm so angry.
So. Lucas, do you have the key? Wait, no, you have the key, bro.
Oh my god.
Bro, I don't have the key. You have the key, bro. Bro, I don't have the key. Bro, what? Bro, we need to go get the key. Bro, shit. Oh, bro.
Okay,
back.
you need to do this quickly because she's dying. Run, 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 run,
They run.
run.
They run out. They go and try and find the key.
Oh my god, is there like a negative IQ test that they make people take when they enter this? Like, do you have to be below 84 to qualify?
Ruby is like half collecting herself and is like, guys, this would be so bad if she actually had Marburg. We would all be so fucked, and we would be stuck with them at our last day on this
Okay.
planet.
Ruby, this is great and really important, but before they come back, does anyone else have any offensive spells that we can cast without having stuff on us? So that we can actually get rid of the guards and get out of here.
I can cast sleep again, but that's a 20-foot radius, so you guys are probably gonna pass out too.
Well, not if you aim it in the right direction.
I have, I can make some thunder. That's a 15-foot radius, so I'd have to like aim, right? I mean, I guess unless there are like some rabid animals here, that I can like ask to bite them, but that doesn't seem as likely of a like direct, because rabies like takes some. I don't know why everything is contagious diseases with me. I am so sorry. I have
Yeah.
Thunderwave. I have Thunderwave.
Ruby, I just need you to focus at this
Okay.
moment in time.
Mm.
Is there say like a shitload of rats around here?
No, there isn't a shitload of rats.
That's a
Oh,
shame.
that's a shame. That's a
I
shame.
have hideous laughter. I could make them prone, like one of them.
Why not? I mean,
Okay. Oh Jesus, how does a bird get in here? We just got a bird gossip. Fuck, how does a bird get in here?
Timing.
Thank you for the bird gossip.
Fuck. Okay.
Cheers to you. Incredible. Very helpful too. Thank you so much.
That was great.
They left the door open. When they came in, and this very, very small little hummingbird just comes over and through the bars into your cage. It's like, oh, hello, Ruby. So I hear that there's a big scary one-eyed monster just a few rooms away. It's quite scary. It nearly ate me.
Oh, that would have been so bad. I'm glad that you got out. Oh, what's your name?
Oh, my name? Annabelle.
Arabelle. Oh, that's so pretty.
Thank you.
So there's a one-eyed monster.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's terrifying.
What else is out there? Because we're trying to get out.
Oh well, the room that I just came through to get into here, there are some skeletons, and then in the other room there's a big crevasse, and there's a one-eyed monster, and then there's a pool of water in another room, and then there's some men in another room, and they seem to be having their dinner, and then there's a human wizard who seems to be doing some paperwork.
Oh,
It's tax season, so probably, yeah. But I don't understand bird, do I?
well, I'll just say that I'm translating.
Yeah, sure.
So it's yeah. Well, do you think? Do you see any way that might be a good way for us to get out of here?
Oh, well, if you want to get out, you have to go through the skeletons at least, where they're just sort of sleeping by some coffins. Then you have to go through a long passageway, and then you come into another room, and you can get out that way, if you'd like, or you can go the other way around, and then you have to go through the big one-eyed monster, they're yes.
I love Skyrim. Okay, anyway.
I mean, okay,
What's a sky rim? Is there a rim on the sky?
in between two consenting birds, maybe.
Oh, lovely.
Well, it's so good to see you.
Thank you. Can I go now? It's terrifying down here.
Oh, it really is. Tell you, ooh, I know it might be a bit heavy, but if you can find the keys and bring them back, that'd be really helpful.
Oh, do you know where they are?
No.
Oh, it might take me a while, but I'll try my best.
Oh, thank you. You are so wonderful. You are so lovely. Thank you so much. When we get out of here, we'll have to get you all the seeds.
Oh, that would be lovely.
So many seeds.
She flits away. Bro, what the fuck was that? Why was there a bird in here? Weird. I hate birds. Terrifying.
Help! She's bleeding more! You need to come faster! It's been about 45 minutes! I've heard even in like terrible cities with limited healthcare, help arrives faster!
So yeah, you
We're all
see
gonna
one of the
die.
red brands comes back through. It's like, yo, look, she's like totally bleeding from her eyes. It's really weird. Look at her.
Dude, just open the gate and let me go and help her!
Well, that's
For
not a
fuck's sake,
very
we went
nice
to
way to speak to your superiors, is it? No.
I don't think you understand. Okay.
You see a human wizard gentleman in long robes has and a big dark beard has walked in to the cells room.
Ruby is going to be like, to the Red Brands, be like, you can ask your wizard friend. Marburg is highly contagious. You might already have it. You might be so close to also bleeding out of your eyes.
What are you talking about, girl?
Farah has some sort of hemorrhagic fever. She's unconscious. Her eyes are bleeding. It's rare, but it's highly contagious. If we don't do something fast, there could be like a plague or something. I'm so scared.
He waves his hand, and Farah now has full hit points, but is still asleep and still has blood coming for her eyes, and he's just like, this is a magical effect. They are trying to escape.
Busty's gonna cast sleep.
Great. Roll for it, bitch.
Okay. 4, 5. Please. 24. Can I prioritize the wizard?
No, you don't get to pick.
Fuck!
It's based on the lowest number of hit points. Not hit points, yeah, hit points. So what did you say? 26?
24.
24. Okay, you take out one of the red brands. And that's it.
Okay, Busty just
One
goes
of the
like,
red brands
oh my
goes
god,
sick.
it's contagious! My god, everyone's gonna die!
I told you!
Does sleep have a verbal component?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Does it have some sort of like, do you have to do a flourish?
A pinch of fine sand, so I just kind of like throw it. And I'm like, I'm like, oh my god!
Wait, did you say it needs something for this spell now?
Yeah, so like I grab some sand from the bottom of the stone and I just throw it.
I'll let you have that there's sand in the dungeon, but I'm being very nice.
Okay, thank you. I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do.
Okay, one of the red brands has fallen asleep, and the wizard just... What are you playing at now?
Ruby is going to like go up against the bars and just be like, look at me.
Yes,
I-
girl. I don't have time for this.
Do me a favor. Go. I imagine you have an extensive library because you are an impressive wizard. Man, please go to the library, find the book of diseases from the Center for Disease Control, or the NHS, whatever you have, and please just like look up hemorrhagic fevers, especially like Ebola or Marburg. I think this is Marburg, but I don't know. I'm not my medicine stuff. I stopped because I started to get kind of famous as a newscaster. Please.
He is going to look at her again, and he is going to say, there is nothing wrong with this girl.
Hooblu said the Centaur of Disease Control, and I'm obsessed.
The Centaur is many towns away. There is nothing wrong with this girl. I am going back to work. You are a fool, Dick Brain, and that one is asleep. Goodbye.
Can Ruby try to persuade one last time?
Yeah,
and
keep going. Try everything you've got. This is your chance.
Ruby is going to be like, sir, I understand that sometimes when you are in a position where you have medical knowledge and a woman is upset that you think she's being hysterical, but I am telling you, if you do not want to be sexist, help her look it up in the fucking book. Let Bob help, because Bob seems to have an idea of what's going on, because Bob has medical training. Because look, if we all die, or if any of us die, we are going to be in very, very dire straits, especially if it is what I think it is. So do you want it to be on your head if everyone dies of an horrific plague? Or do you want to maybe try to treat somebody? It seems relatively low risk. You have soldiers. You have probably monsters or magic, or like, sir, I really just don't understand, apart from being a bit sexist, I don't really know why you won't just give her medical attention.
Before she makes a persuasion check, Bob is going to have cast Dissonant Whispers on the other guard again. And this time the Dissonant Whispers is basically what you can hear is, we're all gonna have to go into lockdown. We're all gonna die with blood in our eyes. We're all gonna have to go into lockdown. And we're all gonna die with blood in our eyes because we've got some terrifying virus. And it's gonna take out the entire world. So let's get home before we all die. Yeah, that's basically what this person's gonna hear. So can they roll me a wisdom?
Yes, they can. That is a 9.
They fail.
They take what? Lockdown? Oh God! Anything but that.
They take 18 points of damage, and they want to get as far away from me as possible. And no one knows that I've cast the spell.
He's on the floor. He's just passed out on the floor. He's dead.
Excellent.
The wizard just goes, "Ah, these fools." Waves his hand. Walks away.
I don't get to make a persuasion check where we're... No?
You can make your persuasion check. Make your persuasion check.
I know it's a long shot.
Oh, fuck you, Ed!
Wait. Ed, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Chat, you guys are on fire today. And thank God, because I rolled an 8.
Oh my God. Okay, you don't get to pick who the mysterious figure is, Edward. I do. Because it's always the same person. So the wizard just sort of waves his hand, and he leaves the room. And
Ruby's just doubling down, and as he's leaving is like, "You're a sexist bastard!"
From the next room over, you just hear, "Iarno, what are they playing at? Do you have the cabbage or not?" You recognize this voice, Ruby. You've had a weird dream about her, where this beautiful elf woman, was just trying to get your cabbage.
This bitch. Shady as fuck.
Just like, I don't have the cabbage. I don't know what happened to the. She's like, "Iarno, you fool! What are you doing? You go, you find the cabbage. You get out of here, you find the cabbage right now, or I will. Oh, you don't want to know what I will do to you if that cabbage is gone." You just hear him scamper away. The elf woman comes into the cells, and it's just like, "Ah, Ruby, here we are again."
Yeah. Here we are again under shady circumstances. I want to be your friend, mysterious figure. But when we meet, you have a fixation on the cabbage, and when we meet, I'm often in uncomfortable situations. I would really love to like get Cosmos with you, or like an appletini or espresso martini, whatever your drink is, and like actually bond. But
I
holding
love
people
a Cosmo.
Me too. just like, but every time we meet, we lost
Nacho's gone.
Nacho. Back
Nacho's
to
gone again.
boobs.
This is
Hello.
close to the boobs. In the background, also Bob is very quietly going, "Whoa, mysterious girl, Ruby wants to get close to you." Just like...
Look, Will, when I have the cabbage and all of this is done, you and me, Ruby, we shall paint the town red.
That sounds so fun. Can we like clarify?
She winks and leaves the room.
God damn
But
it.
you now have the bodies of 2 red brands. Holla, Baldy!
Hi, Baldy. Woo! Thank you for the bits. Right.
Oh, sorry. Face mask.
Face mask. Okay.
So can I roll an investigation check and see if we can see the keys on the red brand's bodies?
No.
Okay. Not very smart.
I'm
Trying my best.
Thank you.
That's an
Oh,
11.
It's no fun when you make V hydrate having eaten crackers. If anything, we should have a dehydrate, where she's not allowed to drink for a period of time.
Oh, it doesn't make it taste bad.
No?
Just makes it sloppy.
What is the
Ew.
point of having a coaster if it keeps getting stuck to the bottom of your glass?
No idea.
I just
Thank
wanted to
you
respect
for not making me choke
wood.
on dry cracker. I appreciate you, chat.
Chat
My
is so
investigation
great
roll was
today.
an
Thank
11.
you, Chat.
Miss Thing.
11. There's a bulge in one of them's pocket.
Oh, that-
Bob chucks over a bit of inspiration towards Busty.
Busty already had inspiration, I think.
Okay.
Had
Did
bardic
I?
inspiration that he hasn't used yet. So he can add a
I'll use
d6
it.
to that if he wants.
Okay, 1d6. That's a 6, so 17.
Great. You see the bulge in the pocket, and there's a little bit of key just sticking out that you can see.
I'm so relieved it was not the guy's self-proclaimed massive dick. I was very...
His dick flops out onto the cold stone floor and shrivels instantly from the cold.
It's
Matthew
a
Mercer
grower.
would never.
It's a grower, not a shower.
Evidently.
So yeah, you can
Busty-
see a key.
Busty, can Busty reach out to it, or is it closer to Ruby's cage?
It is approximately. I'm looking at the map to figure out distances. It's approximately like 6 feet from either set of the bars.
Fuck.
Well, wait. If it's 6 feet from either, okay. So we
It's in the
established-
middle, but it's in the middle between the 2 cells. There is, between the 2 sets of bars, there is about 15 feet, and he's lying dead about halfway between the 2.
Okay.
How wide are the bars?
But the bars, you can get your arm through it.
But
Go
I
on.
mean, you have to remember I'm half the size of everyone else.
You can get your head through it. You'd
We
struggle to get your shoulders through. Like you could,
There are no-
you'd struggle to, like, you've got a little belly. You'd kind of probably get stuck halfway.
We
They
established
they never thought they'd have a gnome down there. What just happened?
What happens?
Emily kept trying to talk, and the second she opened her mouth, you would talk over her. And she was just like, fuck this.
We love you. What were you trying to say, Emily?
We established there are no rats, but we
There are no
also
rats.
Arabelle the hummingbird is still around.
Yes, she is.
Can I try to call for her?
You think back to the words of your mother. If you're ever in trouble, you can just whistle.
Okay, so Ruby is going to whistle And if that does not call the bird, she will use thaumaturgy to make the whistle louder. But
Right.
start regular whistle first.
Okay. You hear a little ASMR bird. I'm a birdie. The chat is on fire tonight, guys.
The chat is so good tonight. No fame pod. Yeah.
Oh, we are on tonight.
Hmm.
Yeah, if everyone thought bird gossip, so many birds would arrive. Maybe stronger birds. The little hummingbird just sort of flits back. He's like, "Oh, hello again. I didn't find the keys.
They're right there. They're right there. Oh, it's so good to see you. They're right there.
Where? Oh, the keys. Oh, that's nice. Let me. Let me help. And she uses her little long birdie beaky nose. I don't know bird. I should have learned more about birds for this. Why did I not learn more about birds? She uses her beak to sort of try and pull the keys. These are old, rusty metal keys, and she is only but a tiny, tiny bird. So she's like, Ruby, it's really hard.
That's okay. Thank you for trying. Are
It's
there
really
any other
hard. I'll keep trying. It's really hard.
Are there any other bird friends around that maybe
Sticky tongues. In which case, I just learnt a good fact from the chat.
Thank you, Swabs.
We love a good fact. So she's
I
gonna,
will-
instead of using just her beak, she's gonna just... Emily, were you gonna say something? I don't want you to pout again.
I apologize
No.
for pouting. I was going to say I will say something that is working against our interest in but just for the sake of being honest. Hummingbirds weigh less than a penny.
Okay, so she's pulling at it with her beak. She's just like, oh wait, I've got a really sticky tongue. I remember someone called Schwab's telling me about this. I'll just use my tongue. And she sticks out her really long, sticky tongue, sticks it to the keys, and goes, huh! And then the keys fall out of the pocket on top of her on the floor. She is prone and grappled by keys.
Not the hummingbird being prone.
Oh, we need to help her. We need to help her. Can I? Oh God, we're gonna save you. Okay, Ruby, knowing that Bob and
If you had
Busty.
mage hand.
Yeah, Bob and Busty are a bit more capable than Ruby in her mind. So what Ruby is going to do is going to say, "Okay, guys, we can make a rope," and she's gonna grab her hood, grab Farah's hood, ball them up, and ball them up around like a rock so that they have enough heft that she can throw it across the room.
I'm sorry, where are you throwing it?
What are you doing? Okay,
I'm throwing it
I would
across the cell to you so that you have more cloth to make a rope.
Okay, tell me
Wait,
what
I mean,
check you are using
hang on,
to do all
before
of
she
this
does
nonsense.
this, like, because she's shouting this out, she's like, yeah, but Ruby, we have actual rope.
Do
We
you?
just untied it from our hands. We've also got 3 cloth bags. So why don't we just
Bob.
use that?
Bob, thank you so much. This is why I need. Thank you for talking me down. I'm sorry, I panicked. When birds are in trouble, I am in trouble. Thank you, Bob.
I also completely forgot that they had rope.
I realized it halfway through, but I was just like committing to the bit.
She was going for it. So yeah, why don't we just tie one of the bags to the rope and try and hook it over the hummingbird and the keys and sort of drag them over?
You could try. I would like whoever is doing this to tell me what skill check they would like to use to do this activity.
I mean, if it was Bob, they'd like to use a persuasion check.
I would like you to persuade this this bird into the bag. No, something like make me an offer. You can't persuade a bird into the bag when it's stuck under
You said we
keys.
could say what we wanted to use.
Yes,
You can't
something
put that offer out.
sensible.
You didn't say that. That was not in the fine print.
Can I not just encourage her into the bag? Can I just be like, if you get into the bag, we can pull you to safety and get that off of you. Can you like inch over into the bag?
She can't inch over into the bag.
Ruby, I have an idea. You know
Yeah?
how like your voice got like really loud? How about you do the same thing but whistling?
We can. Well, all right, I'll try it. So we'll thaumaturgy, whistle.
Then get more birds in here to maybe help the poor
Yeah.
fucking hummingbird who's dying.
I'm just there, just like. Just like go for it.
Okay. You can hear flitting happening within the dungeon, coming through various rooms and hallways. But they're just kind of they're flying towards you, but then you hear this kind of like home.
Oh god damn it.
The flitting stops.
I mean, the other thing I could do is that I could sing and I could call some fans, but I feel like if that's happened to birds, I don't really want to put
No more birds need
Copperhearts
to
at
die,
risk.
but I'm fine with people dying.
I mean,
I think this plan with the rope and the bag was pretty good, but like
yeah, like Bob's gonna Bob is
athletics,
going on. Bob has like
strength.
tied the bag to the rope and has like made like a kind of like he's wrapped the rope around the bag, so there's a little bit more weight there, but there's not enough to squash the hummingbird, hopefully.
Oh, okay.
So it's basically like a bucket. It's got like reins, effectively.
Okay, cool.
So Bob is going to use acrobatics.
Great.
19.
Are you trying to use it like a net to?
So yeah, basically,
catch
if you
it.
imagine like casting it like a kind of like net, so that it goes the other side of the bird and then pulling it,
Pulls
so that
it.
the bird
Okay.
pulls, and hopefully the bird won't die under the weight of the keys. But I mean,
Great. So yeah, Schwabs. No one knows Mage Hand.
Yeah, that would have
which would've
been
been great.
handy.
Would have been
That
really
would've been
handy.
good.
You know who had mage hand? Misty did.
Misty's dead. Get over
Oh!
Okay, so yeah, I mean, you get the rope, kind of like a lasso, over it with the bag attached, and
I mean,
you just
ideally, if I can, I'd like to get the keys and leave the bird so that the bird doesn't get squashed by the keys.
I would have needed a higher roll for that.
What, then a 19
Yeah, I'm
level 2.
Yeah.
Fuck you, DM.
Okay,
I know,
okay.
I know Emily made a TikTok about fucking you up. Just want to point out the rest of us did not.
That's true. You can punish me, but the other two
Yeah.
didn't. Although,
feels-
I mean.
this
You
feels
were egging
accepted
people on in the
community.
comments. I saw you.
I didn't. I said actually, fucking people up goes both ways. I'm a DM and I made a bag of infinite bath buns for my Loxodon cleric in my game of Strawhard. So actually, V.
And like,
You
look,
also gave us unlimited Goomba dicks with Dread and
Yeah.
Circuses, so.
that's
Yeah,
true.
so-
That was very chaotic. That
Just
got
like
out of
to say,
hand.
Chaotic but delightful DM.
Absolutely, absolutely. And
Wow.
okay, and actually,
Wow.
in a weird way,
And
I'm trying to like.
I've never killed anyone in the first session.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow,
Just saying.
Um,
I'm still salty about that. I'm still so salty about that.
Like,
Oh my god.
Nacho's had to have therapy. It's costing him $160 a week.
Wow.
Like, it's a
Um,
lot.
It's still so hard to talk about Misty.
You managed to get the rope with the bag over the bird with the keys. Unfortunately, you didn't get a nat 20, so You pull it, and you're succeeding, so I don't know what you're moaning about.
Why? Because I don't want to kill the bird, because Ruby's already upset.
You said you were gonna kill the bird! When did I say you were gonna kill the bird?
Because there is a bird which is the weight of a 1p piece in a bag with a heavy set of jail keys. What are the chances of that bird, which is basically made of paper, surviving rattling around in a bag with that? I'm just saying.
If you carry on, I'll kill the fucking bird.
I don't actually care about the bird, but if you kill the bird, you have to deal with Ruby for the rest of the game. And that's not my problem, but enjoy.
I very well might produce real tears. This bird is such a nice lady. This bird is so nice.
Okay.
Oh my god. We all get the game we deserve. That's what you have to know about D&D.
Look, you know what? I'll just here's the thing, I realized I still have the battle music on, and if this bird survives, I will change it to the regular music. And then the other thing is, I'm like, look, my last TikTok was about Bards fucking dragons, okay? Like I've cooled my jets on the DM torture and just focused on, Bard stuff.
Okay. You managed to get the rope with the bag attached to it over the bird with the keys on top. You give it a little pull, and you sort of pull the bird with the keys, so it begins to sort of turn, and then the bird is on top of the keys, and and it's sort of flitting around the bag, and you just see the bag go, and you pull the keys towards you using the rope and the bag, with the bird in the bag also. What would you like to do now?
Bob is going to stop pulling the bag for a second and go, just send a message to the bird, points the finger, and is like, mate, hop out quickly so I can finish putting the keys over.
The tiny bird is like, okay, and is like trying to push under the bag with the rope that's attached, but that's quite heavy for a bird.
Bob just goes,
move the rope.
Bob just goes, oh fuck it, and pulls the bag over really quickly.
Oh, well, thank you, I guess. There's the bird. You now have the keys. Congratulations.
Excellent.
You're happy.
All right, thank you. Moving to regular music. Thank you.
Bob chucks the keys to Busty and says, let's get these doors open and get out of here.
All right, let's go. And he's just like looking at all of these keys, and he's just like trying to like find the one. Can he like? I don't know what I should do. Like, should I just like try all of them, or like?
You do whatever you want, baby. You do whatever you want.
Okay, well I'm gonna try them all.
While Sarah silently weeps.
I'm gonna try looking for the ones that look the same, and then using those, because those are probably jail cell keys, not like other types of keys. So I'm gonna like pick up like these, like the bronze, like this one bronze one, and I'm just gonna like try to do
Oh,
Roll
gosh.
an intelligence check for me.
Y'all, I don't know why that switched over. Switching back. Sorry.
Oh, that's a good look.
Apologies. So that is also because my microphone malfunctioning. It looks like Sarah was right, and it wants to update. Would have been nice if it gave me any warning before switching.
Yeah, of course it didn't.
No, because that would be in any way, shape, or form helpful. Guys, between this and the bird and I'm
And
losing
Busty
my goddamn
getting a
mind.
3 for his intelligence check.
You pick the you pick the wrong key, and you pick the wrong key successively until the last key you have is the right key. It takes you
Okay.
fucking ages, and Bob is getting more and more annoyed.
During this time, it's not. Do you know what? If it had been worth taking a short rest, Bob would have taken a short rest and done a song, done a song.
Oh,
but,
okay.
you know.
Schwabs has redeemed a look to Cam. I would like Ruby to do a look to Cam and tell us all about her internal thoughts.
I am losing my goddamn fucking mind right now. So many birds have already died. The hummingbird, who is such a nice lady, almost died. Busty is looking at the keys like, you know when like a baby is looking at a tablet but it hasn't figured out how the tablet works yet? It's just kind of, I'm not talking about a future tablet, I'm talking about a regular tablet that's just wax where you're supposed to write on it and the baby is just digging into the wax instead of writing. It's like that, but it's Busty with keys. I almost wish we all really did have Marburg at this point. And where is the fucking cabbage?
You just hear Busty going like, "Found it!" as he finally like unlocks it.
I'm
No,
genuinely
Fame, you're right.
entranced.
Busty opens the lock and the door swings open to the cell.
And then he's like, "All right, time for round 2." And he walks up to the gate
Oh,
where
gosh.
Ruby and Farah are, and he tries to open the door. So is that another intelligence check, or?
I would like you to make an intelligence check at advantage because you've done this once already, so hopefully you're learning.
All right. I got a nat 1 and
Fuck!
a 17.
Everyone drink.
Okay. I got a nat 1. I can't believe
Bob just
it.
goes and sits in the corner of the open cell and just puts the bag over his head and screams.
With advantage it's a 17, so I got a 17.
Open the door. Open the open.
Busty with the door.
Open. Some of us do the camera.
Thank you, Hublu.
The box will look the camera, please. Thank you, Hublu.
Thank you, Hublu.
Busty, look to camera.
All right. He just says like, you know, I'm really happy I found these people. Like, it's really nice to kind of like have a set of people who like really trust you to do stuff and they assign responsibilities to you. Like, I feel like I'm really learning from these people. And you just hear Bob in the background screaming into his bag as Busty finally gets the door unlocked.
Ruby is biting on a rope.
Okay, the door to the cell that contains Ruby and Farah swings open. You are all reunited. And Farah's just like, well, Farah's asleep.
I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
say we have to wake
Farah's
Farah up.
Farah's not anything.
Let's wake. Just someone want to wake Farah up? Ruby?
Got this.
No, you do not. Ruby,
What does
can you
Busty
wake
do?
Farah
What
up?
does Busty do? Tell me what Busty did.
No.
He just kind of like shakes her, like really aggressively.
And Ruby kind of like trying to help, but also being very just like losing. She's just lost her fucking mind at this point. She's like, Farah, wake up! I don't like this. Farah, wake up! Hello.
Farah wakes up and
I'm still shaking her. I'm
Off
still
the
very
bench,
much
like,
shaking
oh,
her.
that's, thank you. I think that's enough, Busty. Thank you.
I got you.
Thanks. What's happening? Oh my God, you got the cells open. Oh well, that's rather good, isn't it? Just when we get to go home now. I'd really like to go home now.
So would we all. A wizard healed you, so that was good.
Oh, I am feeling much better. Shall we go? And that's where we're gonna take our break.
Okay.
Thank God for that.
Everyone, thank you for being with us through the technical issues and then whatever the fuck just happened.
We'll be back at, what time should we be back at? 12 minutes past, 15 minutes past, 10
let's
minutes
say
past, when
10
we get our
minutes
sanity
past.
back. 10 minutes
10
past.
minutes past.
10 past.
I'm I'm gonna go do a few just like shots on my own in private.
I'm gonna sit in the bathtub and cry. if anyone
I
wants
was
to
just
join
about
me.
to say I'm gonna turn
I
the
will be
shower
there as
on,
well.
put my face in the stream.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some food.
I'll
I'm
see.
hungry.
We'll see you at 10 minutes past. We
I
love you
genuinely
all.
don't know where Nacho starts and Busty finishes at this moment in time. So confused.
They are one. They are one.
Talk about bleed.
We will see you all soon. See you soon.
Bye.
See you in a bit.
Raise a glass and oh, night is gone and so there's a light that leads into a world, a place to be unknown, discovered by my own. Raise a glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Feel the love, my brother, sing along. Celebrating, drinking all night long. Feel the earth moving. Just let it in and let it out. Into a new world. raise your glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Feel the love, my brother, sing along. Celebrate and drinking all night long. Feel the earth moving. Just let it in and let it out. Into a new world. Raise a glass and oh, night is gone and so there's a light that leads into a world, place to be unknown, discovered by my own. Raise a glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Feel the love, my brother, sing along. Celebrate and drinking all night long. Feel the earth moving. Just let it in and let it out. Into a new world. that leads into a world, a place to be unknown, discovered by my own. Raise your glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Feel the love, my brother, sing along. Celebrate and drinking all night long. Feel the earth moving. Just let it in and let it out. Into a new world.
Welcome back to Critical Drinking. My mic finally works.
Hi. I'm
Hi,
eating a
everyone.
waffle.
Sarah and Deborah, what's happening? Emily genuinely just went and cried in the shower because birds were dying and
And none of my
everything's
technology was working.
It's fine. It's all fine.
everything's fine now.
I did just put out a
Thank you,
tweet,
No
which is
Fame
like,
Pod. No Fame Pod gets it.
When Emily came back, we all just went, "Are you okay?" I'm just 100% believing that Emily might actually have just gone to cry in the shower.
Welcome to the new TT RPG, Dungeons and Dysfunction. All good.
You know what the irony is, everybody? The irony is, part of the reason that I didn't get to do my audio checks the way I wanted to was because therapy went over. My therapist was like, wow, we should keep talking. And I was like, as long as I get to Critical Drinking on time.
The
Let's
game where
investigate that.
escape into fantasy, pretend to be other things. It's fine.
Silent Adel, thank you. I am okay. I'm just being very dramatic.
She's going for her Emmy, guys.
Yeah.
We appreciate all votes.
But I appreciate the concern. I am fine. And obviously, I'm in treatment by a therapist, so if I weren't fine, she'd intervene. Probably.
Probably. We hope so. The American healthcare system is interesting. When we left off, you had just managed to get yourselves out of some locked cells, and you now have Farah Wester with you, the town master's daughter. What would you like to do?
Well, first things first, I'd like to check the bodies of the two guards and see if they have anything interesting on them, such as weapons.
Great. Both guards carry a short sword.
Excellent.
And if you put your hand in their pockets, one of them has like 5 silver, and the other one has just like a couple of bronze, maybe like a paper clip and some string.
So is that a short sword each? Is that a short sword each, or is that one short sword between them? Okay.
They both have a short sword.
Would anyone like a sword?
I'll take it.
Excellent. very carefully hands a sword over to Busty.
Great.
Busty grabs it and he's just like, "Woo! Look at me! I'm a red bread! Yeah!" He's just swinging it around. Also, he's going to shapeshift into a guard with their getup and stuff. So like they're gonna be a guard.
Great. Great.
Ruby will follow suit and disguise self as a red brand.
Okay. Lovely. Parsh can be like, oh, that's quite good. That's quite impressive. You look just like them. What should I do?
Well, okay, Farah. We'll pretend that we are transporting you. I feel like the hemorrhagic fever angle really wasn't working, so we'll just say that we're like transferring you or something. It'll be fine. Farah, can you take care of Arabelle? Can you take care of the hummingbird, please?
Oh, yes, I suppose. She
Thank you.
just, Arabelle just like sort of sadly flits, and Farah's, oh, rather lovely, aren't you? They have a little, just have a little,
Little
Gal
cutesy moment.
yeah, little
Yeah.
cute moment. Yeah,
I love that for them.
yeah, so cute. So
Ruby,
When-
can you make it look like Farah and I have both got our hands tied up without actually having our hands tied up?
That's actually probably a question for the DM. I'm like, I think I'd have to concentrate very hard to do that. Because I would be relying on minor
what would you
illusion
be
for
using?
that.
Minor illusion. So you'd be moving around a minor illusion. Is that a concentration spell?
Yeah, it should be.
I imagine to move it around.
All right. Okay, so let's see. The problem is, if
Is your
the
mind
physical
is
things
what you're
can pass
casting in
through it.
concentration? Yeah, that's fine.
But-
You just don't want to
yeah.
be tied up. But I mean, is what you've cast at the moment a concentration spell? Because you can't do two concentration spells.
I mean,
the weird...
Schwabs makes an excellent point in the chat.
Oh, thank goodness, because I'm reading the write-up on Beyond, and it's not specifying in a helpful way about what the deal is.
Pop wizards write something in an unhelpful way. Surely not.
Yeah,
Friend of the show,
Schwabs-
Wizards of the Coast.
Yes. Oh, Wizards of the Coast making great decisions lately. But anyway.
Lays down the gauntlet.
No, look. That Spelljammer situation is not okay. Anyway, not what we're doing right now. I agree with Sparks. Let's just loosely tie your wrists.
Yeah, excellent.
The meta pigeons. Whoo, whoo. Tie your hands. Woo.
I don't know. I don't know if Bird said that, but we'll do it.
I have a question. Wouldn't it make sense if Emily carries a short sword instead of Bob?
Oh, good point.
Like, sorry.
Is this Busty
Ruby
saying
instead of-
this, or is it?
It's me, like Nacho, not
I
Busty.
kind of want Busty to say it, to just totally be like, "You're right."
Okay. Bros and broettes, I have a question. Wouldn't it make sense if the prisoners are being transported without a short sword? So shouldn't Ruby bro have the short sword instead of Bob bro?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
You're all aghast that Buster just had actually a really sensible idea.
Busty, wow. That's very smart.
Yeah, like I do yoga sometimes. I'm like mindful or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, do Do you do hot yoga? I've heard quite a lot about it, and I've always wanted to find someone who could teach me.
I mean, Orlando tried to get me into hot yoga, but like I never really like saw the point, you know, because like if you're naked, like there's only so much mindfulness you can think of before you're like, oh my god, my dick is in your face. So, you know, like it's
Yes, I can imagine that being quite difficult to concentrate through. Yes.
Ruby's brain like melts out of her ear and she collects herself again. Also, as a side note, guys, mistakes were made. I am cold.
Go get like a blanket or something. You poor
Yeah,
lady.
Hair dryer?
I mean, it seems a bit late for a hairdryer. Look, my weighted blanket is over there, and honestly, I think the weighted blanket's gonna give me the support I need anyway, apart from warmth.
Great.
fair.
Emily's breakdown brought to you by Frenettes.
Sponsor me.
I love you so much. My God.
Love you too.
I'm obsessed with this.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
You're all stood in a damp dungeon having a chat about who should carry the sword.
Amazing.
Okay, so maybe we
Doing
can
good.
like we can like pretend that we're relocating these two because Mr. Dwarf here punched me in the nutsack, so I'm gonna be stern with him. And Farah was, being contaminated by the other one who had an hemorrhagic fever or whatever.
Busty remembered the phrase hemorrhagic fever. Bob, what's happening?
I didn't remember that Bob's
I
not a dwarf.
I don't know, but on the upside, on the flip side, he still thinks I'm a dwarf. Completely different. Completely different.
That's fair.
So-
That's fair.
Do you know what I mean? What Busty gives with one hand, they seem to very confidently take away with another.
You know, Bob, thank you for just setting my worldview aright, because you are a very insightful person, and that is a very apt insight. And I apologize that Busty keeps mistaking you for being a dwarf.
It's fine.
Awkward. It's awkward.
I mean, I've set a very low bar in terms of my expectations for Busty at this point in time.
So you're all just having
All right, let's go, bro. High five.
Yeah.
a
Wait, hold
chin
on.
wag in this
Pat
dungeon.
his head.
Also, thank you, chat. Thank you, No Fame Pod. Michael, Cher, Michael, Chessington is now louder.
Michael Chessington. Part of the long line of Chessingtons.
I mean, look, I think it's entirely reasonable to think that my microphone has an
part
emu-like attitude.
So, can I suggest that we very quickly tie me and Farah's hands really loosely and then, like, hightail it out of here? And maybe, Ruby, if we could avoid, like, Busty, maybe if you play the role of, like, silent but intimidating guard, and Ruby, you play the role of guard that has to do the talking.
Yeah. Look, I'm already making my voice low, and I'm gonna be like, dude, bro, I'm ready. Let's do
Excellent.
this.
Excellent.
Silent but deadly. I like it. Let's go.
That's definitely how we would describe you, as silent but deadly.
Great. You make your way out of the dungeon. And you enter a room that has 3 sarcophagi in. And skeletons propped up against them. As the two of you playing guards wander in. Nothing really happens. But as soon as the two prisoners walk into the room, you start to notice the skeletons just sort of just twitching as they start to animate. What would you like to do?
Ruby, assuming that the skeletons are reacting to the prisoners and, you know, that these are some undead skeletons, it's just gonna be like, hey guys, hey y'all, don't worry about it, we're moving the prisoners. I don't know, like, they were being kind of like dicks, and they were like, we need to change them, we need to move them somewhere because they're just being a pain in the ass, they're distracting.
The skeletons keep moving. They're starting to stand up.
All right. Hey, good to see you, skeleton bros, but we're just gonna keep on keeping on. Ruby's just kind of gonna.
Cool. One of the skeletons is gonna make a lunge for Bob with his short sword.
Okay.
That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Bob takes 5 points of piercing damage as the skeletons go.
Suggestion, Ruby, can you try picking me up? Just see what happens.
Sure. So Ruby's gonna be like, skeleton, stop being a dick, and Ruby's gonna pick Bob up.
And another one of the skeletons is going to lunge for Farah. And also going to hit. And she's also going to take piercing damage. I think there's, they seem, I don't know what's going. They don't seem to attack you. Why are they attacking us?
I guess it's like a red brand thing. Hey, Busty, can you pick Farah up over your head? Or like just like get her out of biting range.
Busty just kind of like grabs Farah like if she were like a stick, and he just grabs her like this over his head.
Oh, that's very impressive. Can you make a strength check for me?
Oh no, please.
Discordian
Busty,
nest, unless
please.
they have a bone to pick with you. The chat is fire today. Thank you, chat, for being
fucking
amazing.
I got an 8.
You drop her.
Fuck.
You try to pick her up above your head, just straight up drop her on the floor. She's like,
Bob shouts, Farah, just piggyback on him.
Okay. The skeletons are still coming at you. They're another one is gonna go for Bob.
Wait, didn't you say that there was like the hallway with the skeletons, and then the other side was like the one with the red brands?
Huh? No. So you
Like, there
come
was-
out of the dungeons.
Yeah.
You've gone straight into a crypt that has skeletons in it.
Okay.
You can see that on the same wall that you've come through, there is one set of double doors, and then on the wall to your right there is a single door.
I feel like I wanna book it to the door.
Which
I wanna
door?
just be like to the door that's like at the end of the hallway, so I can make it to safety and leave the crypt.
Okay, so you want to go through the double doors?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. As you run past the, you're still holding Farah, right?
Mhm.
So as
Yeah.
you run past the skeletons, they're going to take a check of opportunity. They're going to hit her again. And she's looking a little bit worse for wear. She's like, this is really quite painful, guys.
Can I cast Healing Word and just yell like, I'm really, really sorry, I didn't think this was gonna happen.
Yeah, you can. She, how much healing does she take?
Let's find out. 5. 5 points of healing.
Great, thank you. Schwabs makes a good point that she can't really do a piggyback because her hands are tied. I'm gonna guess that they're just doing some sort of amalgamation of that.
Well, their hands
They
aren't
figured it
really
out.
tied. They're like pretty loose, right? The
Yeah.
whole point is that they
Yeah.
can do stuff with them. So
They could also have like the
It's fine.
hands on like around my neck,
Mhm.
tied in front. So
Yeah, I feel like they're doing something, Schwabs. I'm letting them get away with it. It's fine. So you head for the double doors. You push them right open. There's a corridor, a 10-foot wide corridor leading out in front of you. The skeletons are they're still following you, and then the other one is gonna go for Bob again. That's a nat 20.
that hits.
Okay. I'm a little disappointed that I can't keep Bob out of biting distance. But I get it.
They have
I understand.
swords. The skeletons have swords, man.
Oh, I thought they were just chomping. I didn't realize they had
No,
swords.
they've got
That
swords.
changes.
Stabbing.
I mean, okay. Well, I mean,
Sorry, how much damage do I take, V?
so Bob's looking a little worse for wear. How many skeletons do I need to
5.
pass to get?
3.
I have to pass 3. Alright, Ruby is gonna just pass her remaining healing potion to Bob and book it, so that we don't need to worry too much about that. Sorry, I'm just... Why does it say 3? I had 2. Okay, anyway, passing the healing potion, so I'm gonna make sure that I take that out of my... Oh, no, wait! They took away my inventory, so I don't have a healing potion.
Don't have a healing potion.
You don't have
Son of a
anything.
bitch. Alright, I'm gonna use my last spell slot to Healing Word Bob and just be like, here we go! And we're gonna book it out of there, but first I'll cast that Healing Word. Just using all of my spells all the time. Do.
Thank you, Hublu. Okay, how much
That
do you
is
heal Bob for?
7.
Great,
7.
Bob, you're healed a wee bit.
Okay.
You head out into the corridor. And where am I on my sheet? Sorry, reading. Thick dust covers the flagstones and the somber hallway. The walls are decorated with faux columns every 10 feet. And you can see a sort of opening just on to the right at the end. Do you make your way down the corridor?
The door behind us, is it just an ordinary door?
Yeah, it's a straight up door. You've gone through it. Going down the corridor?
Well, I mean, first things first, I suggest we close the door.
Cool. Yeah,
Um,
you
Good call.
close the door.
Good call.
The skeletons sort of bash into it. You can hear them sort of like slapping against it with their bones.
Is there anything like a chair or anything we can, like, is there furniture? we
No,
can
but
put
they're
up the
just
door?
not smart enough to use a door handle.
Fair enough.
I mean, also, if the door handles are tieable, we can use the rope to tie the door
Yeah,
handle shut.
if you want.
I would like to do that.
Great. You do that.
Thank you.
What order are you walking down this corridor in?
Well, does the corridor go one way or two ways?
One way, it's straight ahead of you.
Okay.
The door is at the end, so you're going straight ahead of you.
I feel like the order would be Busty and Farah first, and then Bob and Ruby after.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, well, Bob's been put down at this point in time, assuming, as we've, like, being near Red Brands made no difference.
Sure. Yeah. So who's going first?
It was Busty, right?
Busty.
Or,
Busty,
I mean,
great.
It's
Busty,
either
maybe-
me. It's either me or Busty because we're the ones that have like weapons.
Sure. Let's say Busty's going first.
Okay.
Can you make me a DC, say a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yeah. 18.
Great. As you're walking down the corridor, the floor falls out from underneath you. But you
Fuck's
manage
sake.
to, you sort of fall, but you fall forward, and you manage to grab the edge of this pit that goes down to a sort of slightly spiky situation at the bottom. You grab onto the edge, and you manage to pull yourself up, and you're on the other side of this like 20-foot pit, and you're like, look up, and the others are on the other side. What are you gonna do?
Hold on. Before we do anything,
Okay.
if I failed this dexterity saving throw, was my character going to die? Is that what I'm hearing?
No. Well, unless I rolled really well and you hadn't got many hit points left.
Okay, never mind. Proceeding with the story.
What is with this dungeon?
So
I know we're playing a game called Dungeons and Dragons, but what is with this dungeon?
Schwabs is so right. I was thinking that they might figure it out, but here we are. So, Busty is on one side of the massive pit that spans the entire corridor. It's like a big 20-foot square. No, not 20-foot square. It's like a 10-foot square. Maths. It's like a 10-foot square, fills the entirety of the corridor. Yeah, you're all on one side, Busty's on the other. What are you gonna do?
What's the state of the ceiling?
The ceiling? That's a great question. It is about... Bear with me, I'll tell you what the ceiling is like. The passages chambers are 10 foot high, unless otherwise indicated, so there's just a 10 foot high ceiling.
But it's a stone ceiling, it's in pretty good nick. There are no
Yeah,
handholds or
No, it's a really
no
good
light fittings or anything like that.
ceiling.
Like,
It's got some sort of faux arches going across from the faux pillars.
what's the lighting situation?
There are sort of lanterns on the walls, sort of flame lanterns.
May I make a
Dotted
weird
along.
request?
Yeah, sure.
Can there be a fresco on the ceiling of the wizard that we met riding a dragon and holding like a book?
No, not in this particular part of the dungeon.
Okay.
Remind
it'll be
me
headcanon.
if you ever explore the rest of it.
But, okay. I apologize, that was very dumb, but it made me
No,
happy.
all good. I like it.
Okay, I know, Ruby's gonna turn to Bob and be like, okay, I know better than to suggest chucking you across. That doesn't seem productive.
Well, I mean, I say this with love. If you chuck me across, then there's still two other people to get across, and then it's just me and Busty, and yeah.
That
He
is also a very good point.
frozen at the most amazing moment.
Well, Bob, as per usual, your insight is unparalleled, and I'm so grateful that you're here.
Yeah, I mean, it would be better to try and get Busty back across and go through the other door than it is to, like, do that. But,
There are spikes at
Yeah.
the bottom.
it's about 10 foot deep.
20 feet
Is it-
deep.
Yeah, I'm curious how climbable the walls look.
Well, I do wonder as, this is amazing. I love we're having this conversation with elves. Be listening. I do wonder if there's a way to blanket cam.
Oh.
Blanket
Blanket
cam.
cam. Sarah's dungeon master now.
Excellent. I'm
blank-
dungeon master. And if I'm
blanket-
hang on, Em, if I'm DM, what happens is that actually you lean against the wall and then the entire floor rebuilds itself magically.
Magically.
There's a stone that as you lean on it, like, rebuilds. So actually, guys, you are now free to just walk across the floor. And as you walk across the floor, you can all take a long rest. And if you can all level up to 20,
Yes.
as No Pain Pod suggests, I think that would be great. Like, seriously, should we all take a long rest and level up to 20 while V's not here and see how long it takes us to do it? Oh,
I
and
mean,
by the way, as the floor pops up, like, a drawer pops out the wall, and it's got all of our stuff in it.
Incredible. Incredible. No notes.
Fucking chef
Epic.
kiss.
And some birds fly overhead, and they're shitting gold.
All right, and now that
Oh, and Nacho, now you're Dungeon Master. What would you like
I was
to
gonna
do?
say I'll rearrange everybody back to their regular places while we continue to figure this out.
Hi guys, sorry, my laptop just decided to die because I forgot to plug in its cooling pad.
So,
Your
yeah.
Your
What?
mic sounds a bit crackly.
Oh.
It sounds like a predator is living inside of your microphone.
How's that?
Still Predator.
It does.
That better?
It really does.
Still Predator.
um,
Oh!
That's even
so
more
creepy.
predatory.
Oh.
Am I still a predator?
Is this
Oh,
like a
in a
Red
big
Rose
way.
situation? Is there a...
Oh god, bear with me. Oh god.
So guys, I think I'm gonna go back in the shower.
Isn't that well? Am I better? I'm going back now.
I am
It's
going
actually
right
worse.
back in the shower.
Actually,
What?
actually it's worse.
Oh my god, no.
How much
That's
worse?
gross.
Oh my god, it's like...
Okay.
You've oh my god, is Emma is Via Cyberman? Is that what happened? Did
Or a
the food
Dalek.
come and take...
Any given Doctor Who, we need to
Any
get
Doctor
Rufus
Who
back to
monster.
set this right. Now we can't hear.
Now it's not making any noise at all. What did
Yeah.
you do?
We turned level 20, and we cast a
yeah.
spell. We cast Wish
How's
on
that?
the microphone.
How's that?
Ruby found the button that you
How's
pressed
that?
to fix the floor.
Yeah,
Right.
hey, we're
Uh,
back.
Am I back? Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
Yeah, welcome,
Is it fine
Granny.
now? Great, cute. Okay, so you found the button that you pressed to close the floor to make it better. What else
Yeah.
did you do?
The drawer with all our stuff popped out the wall.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And also, we took a long
Okay.
rest, and we're now level 20. So
Yeah. We're level 20. We're all different kinds of
Yeah.
bards, which is helpful.
Yeah.
Right.
It's because I DM'd while you were off, so these two like
Oh.
continued playing basically,
Yeah.
and in that
Sure.
time they did amazing things. Don't you agree, chat? Like, if like some of the stuff they did, like
Yeah.
that thing where like Ruby cast Wish was amazing. Like taking on the platinum dragon.
Mhm.
Like that was impressive, especially in such a small space. Like, who knew the dragon could fit in a corridor?
I
Not me.
also polymorphed one of the skeletons into your new prime minister and watched her blink for just like 10 minutes, but
Okay.
that
Sure.
wasn't really entirely related to the dragon. That was just kind of me doing my own
Yeah.
side quest.
That was a nice bit of agate prop though. So like, for a
Yeah,
fun
I mean,
fact.
look,
Um,
I came here to drink and just do a ton of propaganda and
okay.
eat
Yeah.
goldfish
And
crackers.
Sarah.
Also, Busty, Busty fixed healthcare in the US.
Wow. I mean, that's pretty.
Like-
Okay.
Yeah.
Each one of you, I would like each one of you to roll me a persuasion check.
I got a 12.
24.
Damn,
got a
Bob
12.
is
Got a
persuasive.
24.
19.
Okay. You found a button. It closed the floor. That was pretty fucking impressive. Also, this hatch kind of, when you found the button that closed the floor, this hatch opened on the side, and it had all your stuff in it, but not the cabbage. No idea where that went. But unfortunately, you did not reach level 20.
19?
No, sorry about that, guys. So you're continuing
That was
down
my
the corridor.
fault, guys. I failed my role, and now she's punishing us for it.
Yeah, Nacho, I don't know if you've noticed, but this entire game has been about punishing you, so whatever the hell you did to her during Hyperion, like...
I wasn't even mean to be.
No, that's what I don't understand, is that you were really nice to her, and she was really nice to you. So what the hell's gone on behind the scenes?
Great. Wow, you got your stuff back. Good job, guys. No cabbage though. Don't know how that went.
Your microphone is once again turning into
well,
Perry the Platypus.
You're a Dalek again.
Weirdly, when you do that, it doesn't make the noise. So maybe if you could talk like that the entire time.
You.
We lost 4 viewers. 4 people were just like, fuck it.
No. Hang on.
Guys. Commitment to the bit, people. Please.
Guys.
I just
ASMR from the
character.
DM?
Sarah just did what?
ASMR from
Character
the
ASMR
DM?
for you.
Oh, for me? Sorry, I can't see it now because my computer died. All I've got up is Skype right now. So everything's gone to shit. And all of my technology has died. So we're gonna try and bodge our way through this. And eventually I'll get to go to bed tonight. That's where we're at. You carry on down the corridor, you get to the other end of the corridor, there is another little door just to the right of you. Like to go through it?
Bob would like to listen at the door.
Great. Bob listens at the door. Can you roll me perception, please?
Sorry, it's really hard to take you seriously when there's the weird, like, Cylon echo. 7.
Seven. You can't hear a fucking thing through that door. It's a big old door.
It's like a heavy smoker is trying to repeat what you say after you say it. That's what it sounds like.
I think everyone's actually crying now.
Great. Hi. Does it get better if I get closer?
No.
Does it get better? No. Maybe it's all the fucking cracker that's in my mind.
No. If anything, it's getting worse. It's like going to see Bjork when, like, she's got really excited with a loop pedal.
Oh wait.
I made a poll that is very relevant right now.
Great. No what? Do you know who never fucking failed me? This bastard. Right.
Jesus Christ. Alright. Oh, okay.
Old school.
Can you hear me now, fuckers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we can. Great. Here we go.
Oh,
You're at a
girl.
door at the other end of a passageway. What are you bastards gonna do?
Bob's going to turn and go, I tried to listen to the door, but I can't hear anything. I don't know if it's the old tinnitus from standing too close to the thaumaturgic speakers or whether it's just a really thick door.
Great. What's he gonna do?
Can Busty try walking up to the door and knocking?
Busty can absolutely try that. Nothing happens, but Busty can try it.
Okay, well maybe not knocking at the door. Maybe I can just like try to quietly open it
Great.
and peek through.
Okay, you quietly open the door, you peek through. You can see a sort of quite a large chamber in front of you. The door opens onto a sort of set of stairs that goes down. So you can see to the left of you, just up, there's a door with a little platform. That platform then goes down a few steps to where you are, and then your little platform goes down again to the sort of main chamber, where you can see lots of like barrels and bags of things, and you can see quite a sort of 10-foot by 30-foot like cistern of water. It looks like a sort of like a tiny little swimming pool, but quite deep.
Before anyone steps over, I'd like to make an investigation check and see if it looks like there are any more traps in the doorway.
Right. Go for it.
That is a 13.
No traps.
Okay,
That
excellent.
you have any idea of? No, nothing there.
Well, it doesn't appear to be any more traps, but what do we do?
Okay.
Do we go in?
Can I roll for perception and see if I can like sense any kind of creature or person inside of the dungeon before we walk in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That is a 9.
There's no one there.
Okay.
Okay. So just to recap, so there's the water, and that appears to be it.
Yeah, there's water, there's barrels, that's down the bottom level. You're on a sort of mid-level tier, with stairs going down and steps going up to a door.
Ruby, can your bird friend just remind us what is in this room and indeed have a little check round to see if there's anything new?
I think that's a great idea. So Ruby's gonna go over to Farah, and I know Farah's been protecting the bird. She's gonna be like, "Hey, Arabelle, hi.
Yeah, hi.
You were in this room. Is there anything we need to know about this room?"
There's something in the water.
There's something in the water.
There's something
Guys,
in the water.
there's something in the water, guys.
There's something in
What's
the
in
water.
What's in the water?
It looks like a bag.
It looks like a bag.
It looks like
bag.
there's a bag in the water. Yeah, bag in the water. And then there's that door that goes outside.
Well, it's good that the door goes outside. That's progress. And I know we don't know where the cabbage is, but I guess the first thing that we need to do is get out of here.
Arabelle? Is the bag alive? Like, does it move, or is it just a bag?
I think it's just a bag. I haven't seen it move.
Alright, dudes and dudettes, and he just hands his short sword to Ruby, no, to Bob, and says,
I was about to say, Ruby's got
"Cannonball!" And he just dives into the water to, like, grab the bag of
No!
water.
This is how Misty died!
Nacho, I think there comes a point where, like, kill me once, fall on me. Like,
Shame
fall
on me! What are you talking
Shame
about?
on me. Like, yeah. Like, kill me twice.
I don't think I'm gonna die, it's just water in a bag.
Okay.
Right? Like,
Yeah. Yes, because that's how Dungeons and Dragons the game works.
fine, I won't cannonball into the
No,
thing.
it's too late.
No, you
can't
did
take
it.
it back.
Said it now. You can't
did
take
it.
back.
You did it.
And look, at some point, I need to go back in the shower because the poll said I have to, and honestly, this is even more motivation for me to just go back in the shower.
God damn it.
Can you make sure that when you go back in the shower that you TikTok from the shower, please?
Yeah, alright. Tell you what, I can still hear what's going on. So, y'all deal that. I'll be right back.
Okay, so
Fucking hell.
You Busty cannonballs into the water. There is a Busty shouts out "Cannonball" really loudly, and there's a big splash as Busty hits the water. The water goes down quite deep, but once you're in the water, you can see the bag just sort of like hanging in front of you. You can just like take it off its little hook that it's on, and get out of the water if you'd like, or you can stay in the water and splash around. What would you like to do, Busty?
I would like to.
Is Emily gay?
Emily, actually, okay.
Emily,
I assume she was just going head first, fully clothed, but apparently not.
I would like to kind of like snoop around the surrounding area before I take the bag out of the hook, because I feel like there might be a trap regarding that bag hook bag.
It's just stone walls with full of water. Just stone walls full of water and a bag on a hook.
Can I like check inside the barrels to see if I find anything of use that
There
we could
aren't any
use?
barrels in the water.
No, like I meant like in the surrounding area. You said that like it was like a pool, and then around it had like barrels.
Oh yeah,
and
you'd
stuff,
have
right?
to get out of the water to go look in the barrels.
Yeah, I'll go do that.
Okay, so you get out of the water, leaving the bag
Yeah.
in the water. You have a little look in the barrels. It's just like provisions, bit of food. One of them seems like it maybe got some alcohol in it.
Busty, what was in the bag?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't want to pick it up because it felt like a trap. So, like, it did not give me good energy. So, should I?
I
should
didn't
just-
realize.
Yeah. What's
Sorry,
up?
you go.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Emily, what's going on, baby?
I didn't realize that my dress landed on the microphone, and
It was beautiful. It
It
looked
was so
like
good.
it was an image.
The commitment is really, really, yes.
This
it's
has turned into
something.
utter madness, guys.
Also, one for later, Egg has redeemed Guide the Raid for Untitled Twitch stream when we give up.
Yes.
Which I don't know. I mean, I'm very much at the stage where I'm like, like as an ex-teacher, there was always a point in any class where you go, shall we just go outside and play now?
I mean, I'm just waiting for you to get out of this fucking dungeon, lad.
All right. So Busty is gonna just like tell them like it's okay, guys. It's safe down here. Let's go. I'm already wet, so I'll go into the water and get the bag.
As Busty says this, the door to the room flies open, and like 6
No,
red
what?
brands come in, and are just like, what's all this noise? Why is everyone so loud? What
Dude,
are you doing? What are you doing with the prisoners?
we're supposed to be
Alright.
transferring them, okay?
Yeah.
Because
We didn't
they
get
were
orders for
they were
that.
being dicks. They wouldn't stop yelling about the centaur of disease control. We just got like sick of them. We're gonna give them to like the other fucking dungeon at this point. Like we're just sick of it, my guy.
Bro,
I don't know why I'm using Tyler voice, but fine.
It works.
Bro, do you even know where you're taking them? Like, what are you... Like, Glassstaff didn't tell us to do this. I don't think you
No.
told us to do this, dude. I don't
Busty
think you
was-
should get rid of them
Dude.
without consent.
Busty was going to talk, but then he just remembers what he said, so he's just like,
In the water.
no, like right outside the water, but dripping,
Bro,
like soaking wet.
why are you all wet? What are you doing? Why are you trying to get Glassstaff's provisions from his secret bag that he thinks none of us know about? What?
Dude, like, let's be real. He's got his secret provisions, but like, this guy, he's not like the best manager, right? Like,
He's always
and we
been
gotta let
pretty
loose
good to us.
sometimes. Who's been mean to me? He was telling me like that he thinks that I'm like a shitty employee, and he was saying that like I need to like clock out if I use the bathroom. So it ends up being like I feel like I'm paying money to just take a piss. You know what I mean? So we were like, fuck it. We're gonna go swimming. We're gonna get a bag. I got I got like a message from sending to transfer to the secondary location, you know? And I was like, great,
Do you even know where
fucking
the castle
get me-
is?
yeah, I do. And if I don't, I can just cast sending back at the guy and be like, hey, I took a wrong turn at the Enchanted Grove and now, like...
Bro, we were like halfway through dinner. Like, what are you? Why?
No, it's fine. It's 2 of us and like the little dude and her. Like
No, we gotta keep her here, man. Like they said, we have to keep her. Like I don't care about this fucking gnome. Who cares about this
But the
fucking
guy in
gnome? We gotta keep
charge-
her.
the man
We
in
don't
charge
keep
said to
her.
move her. Like,
No, if we get rid of
I don't
her,
want to get in
then
trouble.
The Townmaster isn't gonna like respect us anymore. What are you, bro? Okay, bro. Let's just stop for a second. Like we'll have a chat about it. Like come get some cabbage stew, and we'll just talk about this. Okay?
Bob is going to send a message to Busty, and the message is going to be, I'm going to make a run for it in a minute in your direction. I need you to make it look like you are knocking me out into the water.
Busty just kind of like,
And with that, Bob, with his hands behind his back, so it looks like he's tied up, he's like, fuck you all, and runs in Busty's general direction, but making it look like he's just kind of like stumbling along because he's weak and he's been beaten up.
Busty just like holds his foot out, making him trip into the water.
Right. Bob falls into the water with his hands tied behind his back.
Well, he doesn't, because his hands aren't actually tied behind his back because they untied his hands a while ago.
Okay.
So-
He falls into the water. What would Bob like to do in the water? All of the
Bob-
red bands are laughing at the dumb gnome.
Bob lets himself sink for a little bit before loosening his hands and starts swimming towards the bag.
Great.
And gets to the bag and is going to open the fucking bag.
Okay, he opens the bag and water rushes into it. He finds... What does he find? All of my shit is closed.
Bob is so clutch.
Fine.
I can't, like, Bob...
You don't get to be a international folk singer without a lot of hard work and intelligence.
This
He
is,
finds a
Busty
potion
cannot
of
relate.
healing. He finds a potion of healing, a potion of invisibility, 50 gold pieces, and a clean set of ordinary travel clothes that have now just got real wet.
So, potion of invisibility, potion of healing.
50 gold, and
50
some
gold.
clothes that won't fit him. And are wet.
Is it a normal bag or is it a bag of holding?
It is a waterproof satchel.
Okay.
Bob throws on the waterproof satchel and downs the potion of invisibility.
Great. What would you like to do now?
Excellent. Bob is going to chuck everything else into the additional satchel that he now has. And with his sword, he's going to point at Ruby and be like, message, now invisible. Do not react to this in any way, shape, or form. I need you to make a fuss about getting me out the water. And in doing so, I need you to draw everyone towards the tank.
So Ruby, hearing this, is gonna go, oh shit, guys, you know that weird Russian lady? She said that, like, we need to make sure that this guy is she wants this guy! And, Ruby's gonna make a beeline for the tank and, like, start, like, kind of, like, splashing around clumsily as if she's, like, trying to get at Bob, but, like, can't. It's just gonna be like, that Russian elf lady's gonna be so mad! She's gonna be like, yeah, Bob Gellador for whoever! Copperheart.
You have a problem. It's a problem.
One of the other rep rounds is gonna try and help you. Be like, dude, he's not here. What? Dude, where did he go? Wait, shit, he's got the bag, hasn't he? Oh my god, that little gnome dude's got the bag. That means he's fucking invisible. Where's that little bastard? And it's just like swiping around, trying to trying to find you, Bob? Where have you gone to in the room?
In the meantime, Bob has climbed out of the other end of the pool, as far away from all of this as possible,
Right.
and is standing waiting for any red brand who comes near the swimming pool.
Great. Are you dripping water onto the floor?
Probably a little bit, I would imagine. But
Busty seeing the drips of water, he's just gonna go around and walk around it all over the circle, so there's water everywhere, because I'm soaking wet as well.
Brilliant. Actually, that's very smart.
Ruby is continuing to
Good job.
what is happening
Ruby is
with
continuing to
Busty?
splash like crazy as well, just like getting water all over the place, getting some of it in people's faces, just like she's gonna be so mad. She's gonna be so mad. How can I don't
Oh, you fault.
just get the ginger gnome. I don't dude.
See the gnome. He got the.
I
bag.
can't
Oh,
fucking
fucking
say it. What?
wonderful.
Bob
Good.
is going to send another message to Ruby saying, I'm gonna run up the stairs by the door. I am going to sing, and then I'm going to run really fast, and the rest of you need to pursue me in inverted commas.
Okay.
Okay.
So Bob goes up the stairs and starts singing really loudly his very famous song, Red House, which incidentally is all about Farah, and Farah knows this, so this isn't awkward at all in any way, shape or form. So you guys hear, like, in the red house on the hill is where I left my heart when we parted.
Busty books it and pushes another red brand guard into the pool, so there's more water around. And then he just books it up the stairs.
So Bob's just going to get out of there and continue singing. So all anyone is following is the sound of Bob singing.
Right.
Ruby
all
is
the red
also
brands-
just booking it.
Great. All the red brands also just like, oh man, I was really enjoying that stew, and run after you out the door. I'm assuming.
If I guess my question would be actually, did Farah, Busty, and I make it out first? Because I might try to close that door behind us if we did.
I don't think so. I think Farah will have got out. Farah will have been very confused because she didn't get any messages. So
Ruby's gonna just be like,
I think you're probably going out about the same time as some of the red brands. I feel like it's not going to be that clean that you get out and then they get out, I'm afraid. I think you're all sort of going to get out together.
okay. So we're out, we're running,
Yeah, you're running after a singing little gnome. That feels like a nice ending for today.
Yeah.
You're running across down a big old hill, back down to the town of Phandelver. You're making indents in the grass as you go. And so all the red brands are following, listening to your song. And Farah's just like a bit confused and sort of running, sort of walking. They've kind of forgotten about her. Really, they just seemed quite insistent on making sure you didn't escape, and they were kind of like, oh, well, she's not going anywhere. So she just kind of wanders out and is like, okay, cool. Everyone got very distracted by all this going on, so she's just gonna wander along behind the whole crowd.
running down that hill, make a deal with Bob.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna end for tonight. Everyone is chasing an invisible gnome. Great, I love that. We'll pick up this time. Well, we'll pick up next week at 7:00 British summer time.
BST. Great.
Let's try and make it less stressful in every way, shape, or form. Maybe we'll play some sort of like relaxation track onto the game.
You're cute.
Yeah.
You're so funny.
It'll be fine.
Or I don't even know, like a relaxation track, or I'm trying to think. I'm like, Do we need like to bring in a special guest? Just calm us down. I'm like, we just need Gaynor to
Enya.
show up for like 10 minutes. Just be Enya.
No,
Oh,
we do not need Gaynor to show up. That is not going to be relaxing.
Can you bring your
talking-
therapist onto the stream or something?
Talking of not relaxing and Gaynor, quick plug. Next Friday is the first of Party Animals, which is like critical drinking in that it has party games but no drinking. Although we don't have drinking anymore, so confusing, but it's fine. And the entire theme of the stream is that all the one-shots every month will be animal themed. So we're starting off with Disaster Hamsters next week, and we have Gaynor. So that's going to be fun. But we also have Papa Glitch, if anyone watches Papa Glitch. So they are a hardcore DM player, and they have some really cool ideas. So please come along and watch Party Animals. Friday the 30th of September. It is 8:30 p.m. GMT, which makes it
3:30.
3:30 in anywhere else that we care about.
Eastern time.
Well, you might even be able to watch it if you're in Australia. No, you'll be asleep.
Yeah.
It'll be breakfast time.
And if
you can watch it.
Yeah. Or if you're in any of the other 3 like American time zones, do math. Fuck you. So I would love to invite my therapist, but my therapist is anticipating being in a hurricane. And also I don't really know if she wants to be on a D&D stream or not. I never thought to ask her.
My therapist is called Phil Brain, and we could just put them on in the corner and have them like the original Big Brother, like commenting on this and being like, so this suggests.
Just pulls out the DSM like, we have I could diagnose so much.
Yeah, I mean, classic. Yeah.
But cool. Does anyone have anything to plug before we do our guided raid?
I'd like to plug Sanity. I'd like to plug Sanity for all of us.
I think it's too late.
No.
It's already escaped.
No.
Sanity, like the band? It's not like, do you know their albums or?
Good night, everyone. We love you.
Good night, everybody. We're gonna raid Untitled Twitch stream after the credits. Thank you. We love you.
Bye.
Good night. I'm sorry.
Oh,